Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to another installment of Collector's Figure. Um, got a blue tattoo here with me. I am S Beam, of course, and we're going to be discussing a whole slew of things from the Ecto One announcement to a couple other topics we have on discussion to Hawkeye, Episode
hmm
3. So that should be fun.
hmm
Uh, Firstly, I want to go and talk about the release or the announcement of the Ecto One
Yeah.
because that's awesome.
Exciting.
Very exciting, especially for those who didn't have the chance or uh, to get the first Ecto one that they issued. This is from Blitzway, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome opportunity to pick up another Ecto one, which I'm not sure when it'll come out. Well, what does it say? Coming soon, 12/21. So 21/12.
Coming soon. Yeah,
So
this
coming
month.
soon. Yeah, sometime this month.
hmm
So that's awesome. Definitely gonna try to pick that up. It says Ultimate Masterpiece Series. So haven't seen the movie yet, but looking forward to seeing the movie.
Oh yeah. Seeing it tomorrow, actually.
Mm. Yep.
Finally. But yeah, this would be really nice because I missed it the first time around, and this time around it should have what it has in the trailers and the gunner seat that extends out, and that should be awesome. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
they'll release the uh, previous line that they had of the Ghostbusters, the original four. But if not, then yeah, we'll see what happens.
It'd be really cool if they released the extra one or the previous ones that they had.
Yep.
Do you think they'll release any of the children or
Oh, uh, I mean, it's possible. I mean, if
A
they're
Paul Rudd? Maybe they'll do a Paul Rudd.
oh, that'd be cool. Just put that head on the Ant-Man one. But he's got a beard in this. I think that
Mm-hmm.
would work out. Um, but yeah, I mean, if it's a good movie and they're cool characters, sure.
A lot of mixed
Um,
reviews on the movie, whether or not it's actually a Ghostbusters movie or it's just pure fan service movie.
ah, okay. Well, in my opinion, we need that after the last Ghostbusters outing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't franchise building.
Right. Yeah, we've had that discussion.
Yeah.
How is how I feel about it is the actors that were in the movie did a great job with what they were given, but the
hmm
story itself just sucked.
Hmm.
So I didn't care for that movie at all. Yeah, they're not necessarily children's movies, but you could at least give your 10-year-old a view of the original Ghostbusters and not be afraid of all the adult jokes. Excuse me. Can go over their head just like it did when we were younger and we watched it. It just goes over your head. But
Yeah. Hopefully,
but
hopefully with
in
this.
this, but in this, or sorry, but in the was it 2016?
hmm
The 2016 edition. The dude's flipping the bird. You can't have that in front of your 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it that annoyed me.
Yeah. And hopefully this time around we'll get like a Zool or a Gozer or figure. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
Yeah, looking forward to seeing this movie tomorrow. So
yeah,
looks
excited.
really good. There is a little bit of buzz that maybe if they do reissue the old school figures, they'll
Hmm.
they'll actually do some aging on them.
Oh yeah, I'd still get it. I think just to have the
Yeah,
figures.
but I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm excited to see what role they play in the movie, rather than just crappy cameos like they did in the 2016 version.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excited to see the originals. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Well, then the next one we had was Spock. I know you're not into Star Trek all that much, but neither am I.
From
But I went back and
mirror
I watched
universe.
all the original series. I watched the first three or the only seasons they had, and yeah, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I mean, I thought it was good, and it's always nice to go back and see what this newer stuff is supposed to be based off of,
Yeah.
which I hear is not. So
Oh.
they keep changing this character here, Spock. They keep changing Spock into something. They keep adding stuff to him, from what I hear,
Ah.
like dyslexia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah, the
doesn't.
new ones.
Mm, oh yeah, this Spock's cool. I vaguely remember this episode. I should have went back and watched it before I did the show. Um, Kirk is actually in like a sleeveless gold suit or
Oh.
tunic, I guess you could call it, which is which is interesting. So,
Funny.
and this is 55 years Star
Oh
Trek. So
wow.
I'm going to imagine they're going to make at least a Kirk and probably a Sulu. XO6 has been knocking these Star Trek guys out the park. So it's
Yeah, he
pretty.
looks really good. Yeah, good sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
Angry mirror Spock. I wasn't too big on the uh, Patrick Stewart. I mean, it looked good. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it just
Well,
needed better paint app.
it could have used a little more detail, to be honest. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't bad. I'm still on wait list for that Picard.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go find some more pictures of that Spock.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to pick up that card. I had too many on my plate at once already to pick him up, but yeah, it'd be nice to get him. Maybe they'll release another one from a different movie or a different part of the show.
There we go. But yeah, pretty good. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
looks like him, but with a goatee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Doesn't, the body looks a little weird. I don't know. Maybe it looked like that in the show, but I don't know. Looks
Looks a little weird.
looks weird. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's cushion under there or something.
Most likely. Most of the time, you should have to, unless you sculpted a whole new body for it, and there's usually going to be padding somewhere, either to plump up the midsection or whatever you need to plump up.
Yeah.
Because yeah, otherwise sometimes things just don't fit right, or too much of the figure itself is exposed to mess up the suit.
Cool metals and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this figure. I'm definitely gonna get it when it comes out. So
Nice.
I'm not gonna wait like I did with Picard, because he sold out and he's hard to get, and
Yeah.
Data's hard to get
Quickly
too.
too. Yeah. 198 plus $25 shipping.
Yeah, that's how it reads. Flat rate international shipping per figure.
Nice.
Duties, taxes, and VAT.
That's not bad.
So it'll be. What are they asking for? Maybe.
What's everything he comes with? Just a knife and a phaser? And
He
some
comes
hands?
with. Yeah, the knife, phaser,
Communicator?
his mind meld hands. Or is that the death grip hand? That's the death grip hand. Almost looks like the mind meld though.
Hmm.
That's funny. Yeah, Mirror Universe Spock. Yeah,
Is that his
looks
base?
like a base you can change the bottom on. Maybe a
Oh, okay.
transporter.
Oh, that's cool. And a knife and whatever
I
that
forget
is.
what that. I should have went back and watched the episode.
Yeah. What's is there a description? Does it say? His accessories and stuff. Equipment.
Phaser Type 2, phaser, and Type 1, the pistol grip. Type 2 phaser is a weapon choice, blah, blah. Dagger and sheath, agonizer, a device unique to the Terran Empire.
That's funny.
One touch of the agonizer should to a shoulder causes unimaginable pain. An excellent tool for adjusting the attitudes of wayward crew members. Yeah. Height 12 inches. ABS, PVC. Well, that's cool. ABS.
Oh, nice.
Or no, ABS. ABS is that. Okay. Yeah. PVC, natural and synthetic fabrics.
That's cool. Well, at least it's all fabric, so you can pose them pretty well.
Interesting. Interesting. There's no resin like there is with Hot Toys.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to see the final product to.
That's probably not even a real person. Somebody adding links to our. Supposed to keep an eye on the chat.
Oh. Dang.
But anyway, back to Mirror Spock. Yeah. I'm going to assume that you're probably not going to pick him up, or you are going to pick him up.
I'll have to see the final product.
Well, I'll pick him up for sure. Because I would like a Spock.
Yeah.
I hope they eventually go back and do them all again, because we could use some updates.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd take a regular Spock and a Kirk, and I'd probably pick those up. Yeah, a decent price. Comes with a decent number of stuff.
Yeah, a little over $200.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But Exo 6, yeah. They're Star Trek people. Mirror begins at 12 p.m. Oh,
Oh, okay.
interesting. It says pre-order here.
Oh.
I can
Get 'em
order them
now.
now,
Yeah.
but I can't. Past and sold out figures.
Oh, dang.
It says pre-order here. Pre-order here.
Yeah.
I might want to fix that.
Huh. In January.
Sold out.
Oh, yeah, click on it. Yep, sold out. Okay.
Sold out. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, data looks good. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks I missed out on them.
yeah. That other head sculpt looks really good, too. That one. Data.
Pre-order. She sold out too. Sold
Oh,
out from
yeah.
this website. Maybe I don't know if she's still sold out from Sideshow. I'd have to
Oh.
look.
Well, yeah, if you can get it from the source from Echo 6, probably better than going through Sideshow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then the doctor, emergency medical hologram. Yeah, they did a good job on him.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was 175.
Mm.
He's about $200 even.
Hopefully they fix the eyes in the final product.
Yeah, they look a little beady.
And they're off.
Yep.
They're off just a hair. Looks like one of my sculpts. Just a little off.
Hmm. And not so bad details. On the mouth area and the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice.
And then the last thing I wanted to show off was this. Iron Studios is making the villains. The same statue form that I have right now, the 1/10.
Nice.
And they look awesome. They look actually way better than the Thundercats that I have.
Yeah, that looks like crazy detailed.
I know, right? But you got Slythe, you got Vulture Man, you got Monkeyan and Jackal Man, and then Mumra I still need to get. He's been released, so. And then Mamut.
The mom. That's funny. I didn't think he had a dog.
I don't remember a dog, but there he is.
Yep.
So
That's cool.
final prototype not final, pending license or approval.
Ah.
Well, hopefully they make these. Hopefully they go through with them, are able to go through with them, because I will definitely pick these up because they look badass.
Yeah. Yeah, they look great. I suppose you could put their bases all together too, right?
Probably similarly, yeah. I mean, you can't put the other ones together, but
Oh.
yeah, they're definitely. You can put them to where they look like one thing, or at least
Nice.
close enough to.
That's cool. And did they Social Toys? Didn't they announce a comedian?
Oh yes, they did. You can check that out too.
Yeah, he looks good. They're smiling sculpts, or I should say sculpts. Are not the greatest. But yeah, they have nice figures. The original head sculpt with the mask on him, that looks really good. Looking forward to the rest of the line because they said that was coming out too. I'll take Ozymandias and Night Owl and
Was it? I'm not finding it anywhere.
Oh. I see it everywhere. How is it missing right now? That's funny.
I don't know. It's not on their Facebook page.
Ah.
You sure it was so?
Yeah, I want to say it was Sosa.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Unless Warner Brothers told them to take it down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Got another cease and desist.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere on there. I see the back from February the Herman. But yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, where'd he go? That's really weird. He's not on there anymore. If he was on the site,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing him at all. Um, do a quick Google search for him, I guess.
I think he's called the Punchline.
Punchline.
Yeah. Oh, no, my bad. It's TNS Figures.
Okay.
Or TNS Figures shared it. It is so. I'll, I sent it to you.
All right. I found it. Well, I found two. There we go. There he is.
Yep, he looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Any, yeah, there's that smiling sculpt. Any Jeffrey Dean Morgan sculpt or character you can get, definitely pick it up. I'm surprised. I suppose it wouldn't have the blood on it yet. The smiley face pin. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, put the mask back on.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Not was it not faithful to the comic or something like that?
The ending pretty much wasn't in the comic books. It's like a squid monster instead of a atomic blast or whatever that was, energy blast that blew a hole in New York. Yeah, just gotta go back and get that Rorschach.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, I remember saying that they were working on the rest of the line, so
Mm-hmm.
it'd be really
Cool
cool
to
to
have
get the rest of them.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan.
Silk Spectre.
Silk Spectre. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The Hot Toys made the comedian and Silk Spectre. the new one.
Your daughter, right?
Yeah, her daughter. Yep.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't
yeah,
really look like him there, but it does look like somebody I know from work.
oh, there's Tish. Did you watch the HBO show? Yes, that was awesome. I'd take figures from that too.
Absolutely. That was a very good show.
Yeah.
Music's awesome too. Trent Reznor.
Oh yeah.
What that other guy? Forget that other guy's name. But they also did the music for Soul, and they won. I think they won an Oscar for that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do pretty well together.
Mm-hmm. It's Trent Reznor and I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah,
looks like Post Malone. With minus the tattoos. Yep.
Yep. Now I want to see him with the tattoos just to check it out. That's the better one right there.
Mm-hmm. Now, are they going to make this classic team here?
Oh, that'd be funny. It's just him, Atticus Ross. Thanks, Tish. Atticus Ross. Yeah. Awesome musicians. That'd be funny. They'd reissue this guy with that yellow suit and purple mask, and I think that'd be hilarious.
It would be.
I'd contemplate picking it up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in different angles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, she just looks like the guy that I work with.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I don't see Jeffrey Dean Morgan in that at all.
Yeah. Only the masked one.
But yeah, I think if you're a fan of Watchmen, it's definitely worth a pickup.
Yep.
I mean, even though it's third party, but third party seems to be on the rise.
Yeah, especially So-So Toys. Yeah, they do pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, should we go on to Hawkeye?
Yeah, sure. Did they have any other announcements? Bigger announcements?
I don't remember. Probably. Did Hot Toys have any? I don't remember if Hot Toys had any.
I don't think they did.
Mm-hmm. Since last week.
No, I think they just did their cost babies.
Hmm. Or they are having a giveaway.
Yep.
They're giving away that Spider-Man Cosby set.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
The quarter scale Mando that came out.
Oh yeah, that was recently released. Yeah. I'll take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, quarter scale Mando is the only one that was released since last week.
Ah.
Not a huge fan of quarter scale, but
yeah,
they did a really good job on them.
Yeah, if I were to get quarter scale, probably the only two I'd get is this one and the Batman. Because that base. Damn it, I want that base. The other one needs to come with that blaster.
Very nice detail.
Yeah.
But also, it's bigger than 6 scale. So
Yeah, they better put more detail into it. I think they're selling the quarter scale Grogu separately.
yeah, they are.
Yeah. I got enough 6 scale Grogus.
Only have the one.
I got
I think
3
it's
of
only the
them.
one. Yeah, it's only one. I only got the deluxe Beskar Mando.
Uh, I got one with both Mandos, and I think one came with the Scout Trooper with the maybe.
That's a good shot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll probably just get the one more Mando, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Then-
Yeah, I want
so,
that Pedro
I want the
Pascal.
one. I want the one from season 2.
Yeah. The chrome one.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even as the dark saber. If they were, I think that'd probably be the last one for me. If they released another one, it's like, what's the point? It looks the
Mm-hmm.
same. Are they going to change another thigh plate?
We'll give him a slightly taller Grogu, and
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to get them too.
mm-hmm.
I think I'm good on Grogu's as well. Like I said, I got 3 of them. I'm fine.
Well, you need a slightly taller one though. He's older.
Nah.
But yeah, really cool quarter scale. You got the freaking IG-11 head.
Yeah. Yeah,
Another
they knock it out with the
Mandalorian helmet.
bases on the quarter
Mm.
scales, man.
That's like a whole almost bust right there.
Yeah.
This supposed to be a Death Watch. What is that? It's all copper.
Yeah. Weird.
Must be a Death Watch.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. It's just his helmet, but rusted.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it does look like his.
Mm-hmm.
More pictures of Grogu. At least this will be fabric, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
since he's bigger.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him cloth for the life size, didn't
Oh yeah. But not the 6 scale.
they? Yeah.
It's all plastic.
Yep. He can't even move his arms. Maybe if they had a 6 scale Grogu where you can move his arms,
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick that up. Nice. That looks really good.
It does. Almost looks like it's cosplay.
Yep. There's an actual person in there. Nicely done.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Yeah. I mean, you can take the figure outside and it looks real.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
They need to start giving 6-scale bases like that.
It'd be nice. They'd be more expensive though.
Yeah, that's right. You can sit on it. That's cool.
Oh, Michael is here. I didn't even notice.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Yeah, what's going
good.
on?
How am I coming in? Is my voice coming okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good
Yeah,
evening,
good
sir.
Like they say, better late than never.
Yeah.
So, as I was preparing to come on, I saw that you guys were looking at the Thundercats, and now what we looked at Mando up here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Quarter
Is
skill
it-
Mandalorian.
What's going on in this one? This is some interesting kind of composition.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just
Oh,
sitting on his base.
I've seen this one, but I thought he was. Oh, because I saw this one on one of the streams earlier this week. Well, not this week, but at the end of last week. And
Mhm.
I thought I saw him on this base, but he was standing. I didn't know this was something he sat on. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Capable of sitting on you.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that in the show? I'm trying to figure that thing out. What? Hmm. Do you have any idea what portion of the series? Oh, I
That was
got
when
it.
he was.
Yes. Oh, okay. That's
He was
Oh.
fighting he was fighting Gideon and the troopers at the end of
Gotcha.
the first season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, listen, I'm a huge Mando fan, man. I
Mhm.
just, oh my goodness,
Yeah, they did a
love
really
it.
good job with that story.
Yeah, they did. Oh, I'm so glad that John Favreau renewed my faith
Mm.
Yep.
because I did, I wasn't a fanatic, but I love Star Wars, man, and
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah, I
know,
think they'd be lost without Dave and John Favreau.
oh, without question, man.
Mhm.
I'm hoping that the rumors are true, even though that Kathleen Kennedy is going to be on for 3 more years. I hear that
Mm.
Favreau and Filoni are supposed to have control of all movies going out. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if they have control of all movies, but I know
Well, I
they
mean, I should
moved over
say
to the movie side.
I should
Um,
say I should say control of all Star Wars. Let me
Yep.
put it that way.
That'd be nice if they had control of
Hopefully that's true.
that. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
I
Well,
think
I
that
know
is.
as far as live action shows go, I think
Yeah.
they'll have their
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I mean, come on. How obvious is it that it's a winning formula?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they know what they're doing. That's for sure. I mean,
I heard you guys. I heard you guys talking about. Yeah. How many Grogu's is enough?
yeah.
You know,
One
Yeah.
one is enough for
Yeah.
me, anyways.
Yeah.
I've got one in
Yeah.
the diorama. That's it. That's all I need. Well, who knows? I know they could pop along for whatever reason, but and it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I
You could just put
bought.
them anywhere.
Yeah, I bought I bought the Mandalorian figures separately, and I found the Grogu and his whatever you call it, little pod, in another Hasbro thing, and I put the two together, and lo and behold, the Mandalorian that I got separate from the Grogu, when I put the Grogu and the Mandalorian together, they're perfect scale.
Nice.
I lucked out.
Nice.
Yeah, scale is really excellent. I'm like, oh my goodness. I love that picture. So whoever took that shot,
Yeah,
that's got it.
Rock.
That's
Whatever.
that's
Yeah,
it.
all of his photos in this set are freaking awesome.
Hmm.
That's why I wanted
Who
to go
took
back.
this?
CGE Rock. It's right
Oh.
down there in the corner. Probably can't see it with the thing on.
No, I couldn't, but yeah, he's good. Because you know, I'm finding that a lot of, I mean, many toy photographers, their stuff is cool, but it lacks artistic merit.
Hmm.
And that's what my issue with a lot of the toy photography I'm looking at. Everybody looks the same.
Hmm. I
But
agree.
that's okay because I
Because-
have entered the world of toy photography and I plan to shake it up.
Good.
I really like this shot.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'd be wary of taking any of my figures outside to shoot them, but
Yeah, and it's something like that. But as long as it's not
Yeah, but if you're not
too
doing
much
it,
exposure.
yeah, it would have to. Yeah, let me tell you something. I was itching about that same thing. I'm like, I need to do some outdoor shots now.
Mhm.
It's interesting you should bring that up, but listen, I'm doing the 6 inch. It's not like I'm buying hot toys. Things fade. Who cares?
Yeah. Bob Dylan. Yeah, that's some awesome photography.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's
where'd
a
it go? Damn it! I lost it again. I gotta go through.
Thanks for the ASMR. Whoever popped that can, oh my God! I said, oh, that sounds so refreshing. Was that you, Blue? Somebody popped the can.
Oh, that was me.
It went.
yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I'm getting thirsty.
Did I pass him? Why they
Got a
gotta be
little-
buried in there?
Late night ASMR going on.
There we go.
Yeah, he's a good photographer. My goodness, that's excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, he does
Wow.
the best.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see other photographers. Everybody, I mean, don't get me wrong. The idea is not necessarily to make it not look like a toy,
Hmm.
but either be artistic with it or just do whatever you can to give it as much feeling of something animated.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was it.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, just cool to add the smoke or whatever behind him.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really good. I mean, other than the
Yeah,
split
it
ear,
does.
of course. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how they did the weathering on that new Mando collection. I don't like how they did the weathering on Grogu's pod.
Oh.
This is not the best picture. There's another one, and it almost looks like it's intentional. I want it to look a little less intentional. That's yeah. See, I mean, so like you see, there's life in the pictures. It's not like, oh, okay, that's just a figure standing there and he's taking a picture. It's just some life in it.
Yeah, it's like it's taken from the actual show, or
Mhm.
somebody in cosplay that knows what they're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it does great work.
That's superb. I mean, look at that. That really looks like somebody's in that suit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gee whiz. Now, what is he? Is that one of the Hot Toy Mandos? Is that which one?
Yep.
Which one?
Yep.
It's
Is
the
that
Hot Toys quarter scale.
now?
They
Okay,
just released this one.
I need help with these scales. So quarter would be what? A foot? No, more than a foot.
It'd be about like 2 feet, maybe.
Okay. Ah, a quarter of the average size human being.
Mhm.
Yep,
Is that what we're talking about?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
because 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6 feet. Is roughly. Yeah. Okay, I got you. 2 feet. Wow, that's a biggie.
Hmm.
Jeez. He had to carry it like a child just to go photograph it.
Yeah,
Holy cow. 2
yeah. That's
feet.
like
Gee.
maybe, I don't know, Hulkbuster size, maybe, or Hulk
You
size.
gotta have,
One of the two.
if you're a collector of quarter scale, I can't imagine. You gotta be renting storage. What do you gotta
Just
have
for
a
the
huge, you gotta
just for
have
the
a,
boxes alone.
yeah, man. How do you store? Uh,
I got a closet full of boxes.
Man, I had a difficult time with it. I had started collecting this March, and then so there were boxes piling up. I said, something, I, I am not gonna collect these doggone boxes. I eventually got around to throwing these big, huge bags with all these Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series. Threw all those boxes away.
Well, yeah, I got all my boxes stacked around my cases.
Yeah, whatever. What happens is I collect them up, and then I go, no room, gotta go.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah, I got dude or dudes got this new camera, and I wasn't even shopping for on Black Friday, but I went to my email and I've purchased some things from you guys. You guys, Mac or Apple? I mean, Apple or
Windows.
your Windows? Oh, okay. Well, actually, it didn't matter because I went to because Otherworld Computing. I think they're a third party Apple. I don't know if they do any Windows or PC, but anyway, I opened up the email and it's like Black Friday sale. I got this $99 webcam for $15, man.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
It's 1080p. It's got ring light on it, 3 settings, and a mic. $15, bro.
Nice.
Oh man, I jumped right
That's
on. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I didn't know the deals got. It was like 86 or something like 80 something dollars savings. I went, are you kidding? Should have bought 2 actually. But
I just picked one up with a ring light on it too. It's
did
40
you?
bucks, but
It
it doesn't do the
look,
job as the Logitech that I'm using right now.
yeah,
But
but
it,
you look crystal clear on that Logitech. Blue, yours is you got a good camera too.
Yeah, I got the same one that he's got.
That's a nice setup you got there. The detail. I like how it's lit up. Is that a lightsaber that I see?
It is, yeah. Yeah, I needed some lights on this side. The living room light just blows the light out too much, so turn that off.
Oh,
And kind of like this, but
oh yeah, it looks sweet. Yeah.
Not making. What's that?
I need to get more lights in the other ones.
What's that?
Mm.
What's that?
See, you gotta, it's nice. It's not, your setup is not overwhelming. It's not junky. It's really
understand what you're
clean.
saying.
It's
How much what?
S beams is, just really nice setups. Sometimes if there's, I think that if there's too many things going on and hanging around, it doesn't, it makes the room look junky,
Yeah.
as opposed to organized. Because I've seen some collectors, it's like if you go into their room, it's like it's so overwhelming. I like it when it's not too much because when people view it, they're not like just blown, they get time to walk around and take a look at your stuff. I'd
Yeah.
rather curate it to be something that's friendly to everyone, as opposed to, well, here's another one, and I got 9 billion figures on this one wall. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess if you don't have any room, but it just looks, it doesn't look inviting.
Right.
That actually leads into one of the topics I wanted to discuss was how do you like to display your figures? Whether you like to, I guess, cross-pollinate or
Oh, I'm cross-pollinating.
mix your DC with your Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Try to give yourself some fan service and have Superman fight, Iron Man or something.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, I've got
Or
Superman fighting
versus
somebody.
Thor.
I've got him. I'm gonna wait. When I get an opportunity, I'm gonna set it up where I'll just take this little camera and I'll because I've got three areas where I've got stuff set up. And well, actually, let me see if I can point this out. See right there behind the curtain? Where my finger? That's Superman right there.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he's fighting somebody. You just can't see it from here. But I've got a whole setup back here as a diorama. Then I've got another setup it would be over here, along here. That's a really huge one. That's where I got mixed media everywhere. And then I have another one off behind me in the corner back that way. So I've got 3 different areas. And yeah, I'm one of those. I've got every different kind of genre interplaying with each other, especially this big one off here. It's crazy cool. But like I said, one day I want to set it up because I really want to show it off. Yeah. What about you guys? Do you do mixed? Do you mix your heroes and villains?
Not really, I suppose. DC guys are in here, Avengers and Guardians and stuff like that, and then Star Wars. So they're all kind of throughout there. Spider-Man in the middle here. I don't really mix anybody.
Well, I think, if you're using DTOS, it kind of makes more sense to categorize them. Yeah. So I'm not using
if I
DTOS.
had Magicase or something like that, then it'd probably be a little easier.
I probably wouldn't be mixing my media too if I did. That's probably the only way I do. Maybe a few DTOS. I just don't have the room even for DTOS. So
yeah.
My living room's a little bit of a mixed bag to where I'll have it's all mixed up. I put all my newer figures out there in the living room by the TV, so
okay.
So I've swapped them out. But none of them, most of them, all the genres are usually on one shelf. I got my Guardians here, and then Thundercats down below that. But then there's a shelf of Batman, and then I've got a Game of Thrones guy up top. But all the villains...
I see Mando up there. Not Mando, but I just...
are mixed together.
Yeah, I see Lando.
The bottom. Yep, there's my Lando. And the Shore Trooper. I love that Mando. Or the Lando. The Lando's awesome.
Okay, so do you have everything in one room?
No. Nope.
Scattered about?
Mm-hmm.
Because depending upon what your other rooms look like, your collection looks fairly small and humble.
Well, my Star Wars is small. I have 2 more D-tops out in the living room. And they all have about 2 figures each on each shelf.
Okay, so well, once again, compared to others, you don't have a ton, which is good. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody to each
42. So
42.
Yeah.
Dude, I got more than you have. There's 6 inch, and I've got 10 inch. I've got a variety of inches here, but that makes me feel great.
Yeah, 1242, but plenty more on pre-order. And yeah, they'll probably be.
I caught one of your I caught one of your earlier videos from. I didn't know you've been doing this you've been on here for a year.
Oh yeah.
I caught a video, Chadwick Boseman you were doing, dude.
Yeah. That was one of
Wow,
the
it
first
looked
videos.
great. Yeah, that looked great.
Yeah, I purchased a head on eBay, and yeah, he just wasn't painted right, or he wasn't painted when I purchased him. So and that was one of the things that I wanted to do is get the painting techniques down.
Yeah, that was the Hot Toys head sculpt too.
Yep. Which everybody craps on.
Yeah,
I
it just
painted
needs to
it.
be
It's
painted right.
awesome.
Oh, okay. So, S, you said you do mix genres. Well, you have a tendency to mix genres, or no?
Just based on shelves, yeah, because I have Star Wars and Marvel mostly out in the. And then I have Iron Patriot standing next to Mysterio, which makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I would think it'd be like Iron Patriot next to Hulkbuster or something like that, you know. But hey, that's okay. I mean, like I said, I got crazy mashups going on. But you know, they all seem to relate. I've got to jump over to another phone company because the lines in the building I'm in here. The apartment building I live in was built in 1920 something, so it's really classic. I love it because I got, as you can see, really super high ceilings, and so I don't have any reflection because I'm a musician and DJ as well. So I really don't need any acoustic, you know, because I have enough space where it doesn't reflect off of anything.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel more like I'm a curator now. You know. Oh, what I was saying is that there's a guy came in to work on the phone line because I'm getting ready to jump providers, and he saw particularly the one I was telling you about, the mashups over here, and he's looking at it and he goes, "Wow, this is something else." And I'm going, "Yeah, it's a lot of fun." And he goes, "Oh, you really love Marvel?" I said, "Well, wait, take a good look. There's everybody in here. There's, you know, Star Wars." And I said, "Oh, yeah. He said, "Yeah." He says, "I've watched all of the Marvel shows." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Wow, this is really nice." I said, "Yeah, hang out with some collectors and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that." But very few people, other than, I guess you can call her an ex, who just moved out of the building. She was the only one that really saw most of the collection. Every once in a while, you know, with the COVID and everything, I don't have a whole lot of people coming and going. But every once in a while, I'll be like, okay, I wonder what they're going to say. I just wait, you know, because it's funny. You know, get reactions from strangers.
Yeah.
I don't think they got to stuff. I would imagine, you know, phone companies, they got to stumble into the craziest stuff. I can imagine what they see.
Yeah. I'm sure Blue could attest to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a cable technician. I go into a lot of people's houses and. Yeah.
I got some questions I can ask, but I'm not going to. You know what I was going to ask, right? Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Here's that unpainted Boseman head sculpt.
Oh, look at
Oh yeah, that one's mine.
Yeah.
that. Oh, really?
Still gotta paint it. Yeah. This is from it was bought off of BUA, but it was Hot Toys creation.
Yeah, just recast and.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's how it's painted.
Look at that.
Just much white.
That's pretty dead on.
Yeah. I like this
Blue-
sculpt very much.
Wait, no, who sculpted? Blue? Who sculpted it?
No, this is Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Hot Toy sculpt. We just bought it off of eBay.
Hmm.
I bought it off of eBay because I didn't have a
Oh.
Black Panther yet. So,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but this was sculpted by Hot Toys, and then we got it off of eBay because I think they were damaged or defects.
Hmm.
Because on the inside of one of these, there's a little bit of like a wear, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
And then on the one that I painted, there's like a little chip taken out of his ear, and then some flashing that wasn't properly done, taken off during the mold process. So
Yeah, that reminds me of the. I can't tell who that is really. Anyway, Jeff Bridges.
Put
from Tron.
Put your hand in front of it. It should. Now put your hand, as a backdrop. See,
Oh, yeah,
there we
there
go. Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh,
This
go
is
ahead.
also Hot Toys recasted, and when they recasted that, they messed up. You can see where that gray spot is right there.
Yeah.
I just put Castelline there. It's a little bit harder, but there was a hole there.
Castelline?
Yeah, it's like
it's like a wax.
Yeah, sculpting wax. But yeah, there was a hole there, so it was a defect. It just needs to be painted.
Yeah, I
But
got a bunch. Yeah, like the Chris Evans. Chris Evans, I painted on. I'm pretty sure on the show. I don't remember if I painted him or not.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a video of this Chris Evans painted.
Now, is that
This I don't know.
you or another cast? Is that all you?
This is another eBay one.
Okay.
So I painted him. I got a video of me painting him on the channel too. So yeah, it's fun. Learning the process, making sure we got our.
Did you design your logo? It looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, I did that. Mm.
And then you got it made into a sticker.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them around here somewhere. I ordered it was like 100 for like $10, or not
Really?
even $10.
Where from?
I'd have to look up on my phone. But yeah, I don't remember. It was like just one of those ads I saw on Instagram that was scrolling through, and figured I'd check it out. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, there were a bunch of ads after that. After I purchased these stickers, hey, come buy stickers from us. But yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot. I don't even know where they are. That bugs me. I'll have to find them.
Yeah, because I'll take one.
Yeah, just little stickers.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. That's really sweet.
I figured I'd be putting them on my product anyway. So
There you go.
Mhm.
Now, okay, here we go. Is Beam your last name?
yes, yeah.
Okay. And Sean's your first name.
Steffens is my first name.
Oh, Stefan. Or Slevenbeam as your
Slevenbeam.
Instagram.
Mhm.
What do you like to be called? Can it, S?
Stefan or S, you can. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, Steffen's my first name. Just in case Will Fox Vacation's watching.
I think he called you by another name the other day or something, or what?
Sean. Yeah, he always calls me Sean Bean.
Yep.
Oh, you
'Cause
don't
the-
like to be called. You don't.
Oh,
So it isn't Sean.
No, it's not Sean.
It's not like Stefan and Sean is your nickname. It's just
Right.
okay. Got you. Yeah, I thought I heard him call you Sean.
Name's
Yeah.
Stefan. Yeah, because the S beam reminded him of the name Sean Bean, and now it's stuck.
Now, what do you want to be referred to, Blue? What do you want to be called?
Well, blue is fine.
Okay. Because I was thinking that, you got a name for your toy company? Beam Toys sound cool, man. Beam? like laser, and then you can like you have the, like oh, that's right. You said you already have your sticker you can put on. It would still work.
Mhm.
Beam sounds like a corporation, you know? Beam Toys. Oh, cool.
No, we started a little other YouTube channel called Digital Echo Films because we were playing around with making films for a little
What?
while. Yeah. And then
Is
yeah,
it
that
is
kinda,
it is it is it on public or private?
it's on public.
That's public.
We
Wait a
started
minute,
doing
let
movie
me.
reviews there, but then we
How
just kind
long
of fell off
ago?
of
How
that.
long ago did you launch it?
Oh, it's been a little while now.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Well, yeah, we
I'm trying
we
to
haven't
find
gotten
a
on there
writing
in
tool.
forever, though.
What's the name of the channel?
Uh, digital Echo Films.
Okay, I'll remember that. Digital Echo Film. I'll check it out. Definitely.
We reviewed WandaVision
Okay.
Yeah,
together.
Mando
and
season
then
2,
Mando.
Falcon, and the Winter Soldier.
Digital Echo Films.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to use that as well for the figures. It was Digital Echo figures.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That sounds sweet. DEF, Digital Echo Figures.
Mm-hmm.
From the Beam Brothers comes Digital Echo Figures.
Yep.
All right. Did you watch Hawkeye? The new episode
Certainly
of Hawkeye?
did. Certainly, I've seen all 3. There's been 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Third episode was, well, that's right. What are we talking about? Just the first 2, right?
The
Tonight?
third one.
Just the third one.
So we're talking about all 3?
We can, yeah. Well, we'll just start with the third one though, because that's where we
at
left
least
off
that's the
last
last
week.
one. Yeah.
Last week was first and second.
Yeah, I good to see the pace move up a lot. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, it was just a little slow on the uptick, but they ramped it up quite a bit this last weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, this last show.
Yeah. Yeah. This was very
She came in like a
Echo
force.
centric.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Episode was called Echoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Introduced to Echo as she was younger back in 2007, so that was before even the 2012 attack on New York.
We see a little bit of hint of Uncle, who is probably Kingpin.
The guy pulling on her cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, what's going on here? Because her father gets up and moves off to the side, and he walks right up.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, dude, I got to be careful playing it.
Well, it's okay if I only play a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And there's no audio. You can screw,
And
screw yourself.
It sounds
Hey,
like
Don't shut me off.
Vincent
well,
D'Onofrio's-
you're not monetized. They probably won't care, but anyway, you don't. Yeah, whatever. You don't want to take too many chances. When I launch mine, I'm gonna go flying blind. I'll be launching clips of everything. I don't care.
Well, they've shut us off before, actually,
Get out.
on the other channel. Yep.
Yeah.
How many subscribers did you have?
Oh, we don't have many.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
There's like maybe, what do we have? Like 17,
there's
20,
17?
21, something like that.
there's no rhyme or reason to the algorithms. It's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Mhm.
Hate that. Yeah. That's not the only metric they could use, but that's their
Right.
metric of choice, and it's a failed one.
I just
There
wanted
you
to get
go.
that
It
one
walks
point.
right up. Now,
Right there.
does her father know that? Like, as soon as he moved, I mean, I don't.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't-
Oh yeah. That's Uncle.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, because he says that for. Oh, okay, got you.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. It's got to be Kingpin, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
If it's not, there's going.
A lot of people are just saying just on this cufflink alone, that's how it's Kingpin. But that's
Yeah.
okay.
It sounds like Vincent D'Onofrio's chuckle.
Or, yeah, chuckle.
Some people have done like comparisons. So
Mhm.
Yeah. And from what I learned in the comic, she is, yeah, he's in the, they're related in the comic book.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
in the
other
comic
thing I've
book.
discovered is that this show is pretty much close to more Marvel comic book accuracy than just about any show so far.
Yeah.
Everything they've been going, no, that's in the comic book. Even the opening credits to the second episode, they're talking about the designs and how it matched the cover, the
Yep.
chase scene with that the first chase scene in the first or is it the second episode where they're in the car? No, third.
That was
This
the
is
third.
last
Yep.
episode.
Oh, yep.
That's in the book or the comic too. They said
Yep.
this thing is like pinpoint accurate on so many things.
Yeah. Yeah. In the comic book, they actually took the other car.
Yeah, the red one.
Yeah, the red one.
That's why she stopped to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
What about this car?
And then,
You
of
know-
course, how do you avoid a scene where somebody's trying to start a car and it starts up just when they need it? I hate that. I don't know why. I hate that. Is there another way you can handle it? Because it's just so it's gonna start. Now that would be different. Let's see a scene where the car doesn't start.
Yep. Yeah, during that fight, he lost his hearing aid, so he can't hear.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah.
I guess if you're floating around the galaxy and enough planets blow up in your ear because Thanos is a jerk,
Yeah.
you're gonna hurt something.
Yep.
But Tony
Yeah, for
Stark, what a prick that guy is. He didn't leave anybody any cash. I mean, what's going on with it?
Well, except
Man, he's
Spider-Man. He let Spider-Man some stuff. So.
Yeah.
a bunch of suits.
A bunch of drones.
Yeah.
Whatever. I am not a fan of ironized Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I just not. Be honest with you, I'm not a fan of ironized anything. That Doctor Strange that they tried to do, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
shame on you people. What's wrong with you? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I think that scene went a little differently. That's probably why. Just to save Strange from
Oh yeah.
getting.
The suit was supposed to go on as Strange.
Yep.
Well, thank goodness it didn't. Don't need it. Don't want it. Personally.
And
All right.
in the comic books of Hawkeye, Kingpin kills Echo's dad instead of Hawkeye.
Oh.
the Ronin
Okay, so
man.
there's some rewriting going on here.
Mhm.
See, this is after I collected, so I'm not as familiar. I mean, I collected, like I said, I look back and I think about it. It's like there wasn't a genre of Marvel I didn't read. I read their horror stuff. I was a big Morbius fan. I read his stuff.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night. I covered all of the different genres in Marvel. And the thing I liked about Hawkeye is I've always been a rooter for the underdog, and he's always been underappreciated. So he's always been I've always liked him. Yeah, I was talking to some other people, and they didn't notice, but when I noticed that Pym on his arrowhead,
right away,
Mhm.
and I said,
"Oh,
"Uh-oh,
no."
what's getting ready to happen?" I said something
Yeah.
because as soon as I saw that, I said something's getting big or small. They love to do that. They
Yep.
love to make something big or small.
Yeah, that would have killed the
That-
bridge, I think, that they were on.
Yes, there was something else that happened too, and I went, "That's no way," but I can't remember what it was. But that was so cool when I saw it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I think it was New Rockstars that pointed out that you kind of wonder what else Hank Pym's up to since
Oh yeah.
Hawkeye's got brand new arrows from
Mhm.
Pym.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be
Yep.
interesting going forward because another Ant-Man's coming. So
Hey, I can't. I love that guy. I can't wait for it, man.
Quantum Mania. That should be
Yeah,
good.
there
But
was a stunt team shirt picture going around. It was Ant-Man's helmet that was broken one side, and then the reflection of Ant-Man's helmet was who's that? The bad guy in Loki at the end.
Kang.
Kang, thank you.
Well, yeah, because he's supposed to show
Yep,
up, isn't he?
Supposed to be in it.
Yep. Yep, he's the
Oh.
bad guy in that too.
They're gonna load this third one up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna load it up.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Okay,
crazy.
so that already leaked, huh? Was that like a picture from the set or something, or
Yeah, from the stunt team, I think.
oh, the stunt team you're saying, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so a half broken mask. Where did you see this?
Is it still online?
Yeah, I can send it to you. That actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah, he's freaking amazing. Yeah. That show on HBO. Dang it, I'm just drawing a blank right now.
I'll find it.
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft.
Oh,
Country.
Lovecraft Country.
Man, that was
Lovecraft is
awesome.
See, now I heard mixed reviews on it. Some people did not like how the show ended,
Oh,
but I
I just
don't
didn't
know.
like how the second season wasn't renewed.
yeah.
It wasn't renewed, or it wasn't renewed for a second season. I would love to have take some time, write some more stuff, and make another season.
Yeah, and they said they weren't going to continue with it, which really sucks.
Well, then DC blew it when all of that stuff came down. The whole catastrophe with the Snyderverse and DC was trying to get redirected. They foolishly let go of the one thing that was starting to ignite them with me. Swamp Thing was a cool series. Did you guys see Swamp Thing?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And they killed it before. I mean, like,
And WB killed it because they didn't like the direction it was going, and yeah, they killed it.
at the time where everything was garbage, they finally came up with something good. And the problem is that show landed just as they were cleaning house. They should have never. Oh man, I really enjoyed it, and I'm a Swamp Thing fan. I read Swamp Thing big time growing up. I was reading when Alan Moore was writing. I think that's why I love that comic so much, because it had to be because of his writing.
Yeah.
Because Swamp Thing is a character. Normally, I wouldn't gravitate to a swampy moss monster. But man, Alan Moore wrote some personality into Swamp Thing. It's just undeniable. And I thought the TV series did a really good job of it. Man.
Oh, it's on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That
was crazy,
dude. So this picture is from the movie. Stunt team.
Yep, the stunt team. Yeah, and I'm glad Marvel got a hold of Jonathan Majors for He Who Remains at the end of Loki,
Yeah.
and Kang going forward. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Just fantastic.
Completely agree. Yeah, I look forward to another. I'm glad he's got a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Because this iteration of Ant-Man was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Despite what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
I love Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't go wrong with Paul Rudd either.
Nah. Perfect. Perfect for the role.
Yep. I think they need to give Wasp a little bit more to do instead of
Dude, let me tell you something.
not enough.
Let me tell you something. If I was in Hollywood, if I was an actor, I would be running after Evangeline Lilly like nobody's business. Man, I think she is so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of the women in Marvel, she's my number one. She is my number one. Just gorgeous. She can wear that wasp outfit. Boy.
Yeah.
Picture of that arrow.
Oh yeah. The bridge destroyer.
The bridge. You're right. That bridge should have came down.
Yep.
I mean, especially with the impact of that arrow alone.
Yeah. For how heavy that thing would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It blows up a truck and
Look at. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. See, now that you bring it up, that even looks more ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
no death
you gotta
on the
like I said,
shows. Come on.
You got to
No
suspend
human
this.
deaths on the show.
Oh, no, there wasn't there one? Oh, no, wait a minute. There was that one scene where that one van blows up and rolls over. Those guys died.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Which was interesting because he tried his best not to kill a bunch of them by, shooting them in the arm and leg and stuff. But for some strange reason, he took that van out and those guys were in that van. At least I don't know how they got out. I don't think they got out. If they did, I didn't see it. So I was like, wait a minute.
I thought
That
this was funny. This was pretty funny too.
What was that?
oh.
Oh, yeah.
We're making a costume for him.
Hey, I don't
Yeah,
care. I
that's
want to
awesome.
see it. I don't care. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
They're talking their way around it while he's saying, it's impractical. I'm trying to be stealth, and this is.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. And he's going to listen to her eventually, and
but he won't put
does
it.
get a suit.
But he's not going to put that headgear on. I'd love to
Right.
see it.
No. Well, maybe he might at first if they make it for him, and then he really puts it on. He's like, I'm doing it, and then takes it off.
Please do that. Just give me that. That would be great.
Yep. That'd be awesome.
So he
But,
will
yeah.
don the purple, but
Yep.
in some form or fashion. But he's getting ready to retire. I'm wondering if he is. I don't know. They said, well, he's going to retire at the end of this episode. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Some people say they're going to kill him at the end of the show because of what he did to Echo's dad. Yeah, I don't think they would either. But
I hope not. That would suck. I hope he's just able to go back,
Wait a
back home to
minute.
his family. And
How do you know he killed Echo's dad?
right. Yeah. I
That
have a
scene.
theory that it's somebody else. Because of course
very well
Kingpin
could be.
kills her dad. Not. Yeah,
You think
I think
it's
it was just
somebody
somebody that looked like Ronan.
Because I don't think it's him. I really don't. I think that's a
Yeah.
misdirect. But because anybody could make a suit that looks like his.
Yep. Black hood on, gold trim a little bit. Yeah. Be stabby. Yeah, thinking.
Telling
I
you,
mean,
it's Oliver Queen.
I know he was distraught and everything, but was he sloppy like that?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he would have probably heard her coming.
I don't know. Just
Maybe.
something's not right about it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the ending part. Yeah.
Okay, so who's this guy really? Is that the Black Knight?
No, he's called the Swordsman. I think in the comic books his name's Jacques something. He's French.
Yes.
In the comic books, he trains Hawkeye.
See, now I remember the Swordsman in Marvel. I don't remember him, training Hawkeye.
I think maybe it came later.
Yeah, probably after I left, because I left actually collecting comics. Because I don't seem to remember, but that's so long ago. There's a ton of stuff I can't remember it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I never read the comics. I'm just briefed whenever I watch videos.
Oh, I was voracious. I was fortunate enough though. My first job, I was only 15 years old, and I worked at a corner. Back in the day, they used to call them drugstores. And
Mm.
boy, did they sell drugs. They used to have I remember this one sign in my neighborhood. It was a store, and the name of the owner was Don.
Mm.
Huge, I mean, really huge sign on the avenue, and it said, "Call Don for drugs." That's what the sign said.
Wow.
Dang.
The good old days.
That sign would never go over today.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that sign stood up there for a couple of decades. Because it was huge and it was lit. I mean, they spent some money on the sign. It was bigger than the store, it seemed. Call Don for drugs.
You
So
can kinda like swordsman. You can
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. That's my dude from the comics. I remember him very well. How he got him done up.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Look, he's got purple on too.
Yep.
Mhm. Is that from Hawkeye?
I don't know if this is the picture of him from Hawkeye, but it could be.
Good enough.
Yeah, it could be. I
Could be.
mean, he's got the mustache.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem much older. It's
Yeah.
just a different haircut, but that seems like a pretty current picture.
Yep.
Mhm. He does.
Yeah, and like the end where he's got the sword to Clint's neck.
Yeah.
He looked at him like he knew him.
Like he knew him.
So before it cut and went to black. Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh.
yeah. So I'm 15 years old working in this, and it was like right around the corner, one more street up, so I was in the neighborhood. So I was one of the few kids in the neighborhood who, had cash in their pockets all the time. Because, the owners would pay me under the table. I'm 15 years old. I shouldn't even be working there. And so, because I was bringing out, the beer and liquor cases from the back. I did the storeroom stock stuff in the store. The store got robbed one time when I was in it. And my mother said, "You're done. You're not going back, son."
Dang.
But at the time I was working there, I was, like I said, getting paid. And they had comic book racks in the store.
Oh, nice.
So they would hand me my cash, and I go right on over to the and I start spinning them around, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I acquired a lot of comics. 1,500, that was my final count before I started selling. And I read, and I read, and I read, and I read, Marvel, DC, just like crazy. Every genre I could pick up. Well, maybe not every, but when I think back, and I'm shocked at how, because I'm not much of a reader now, but I'm shocked at, wow, I really, really, really loved reading back then. So.
I just picked up a comic book not too long ago. Let me grab it.
Sure.
Yeah, I used to like to read comic books. I just kind of fell out of it and started collecting.
Yeah, I walk into to stores now, and I look at their wall, and I go, I had that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I had that. And they're all hanging up there, $50, $100, 50 cents. I'm like, man, if I had held on to my collection today, although I've got memorabilia from back then. But
Nice.
It's actually ones that I read a long time ago, but the Batman Judge Dredd.
Oh, yeah.
These were really good comics.
if
It's the
you
whole-
guys,
It's the whole collection.
do you guys have an Ollie's where you live? A store called Ollie's. Look it up. Look it up and see if you have an Ollie's, because they have tons of what do you call those novels? Graphic novels,
Mhm.
dude. For pennies on a dollar, it's crazy. Let me show you something I picked up just recently. What did I do with it? Cost me like $8, but it's killer. Hold on a second, see if I can grab it.
But yeah, this is just an awesome panel right there.
Yep,
That Batman Judge Dredd stare down.
I remember that.
And that was the one I first read. I think it's the second one in the series.
And
Yeah,
now they're all together, right?
The Ultimate Riddle. Or
Oh
maybe
yeah, I
it's-
remember it shot the Riddler or something like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just in like the arm.
Yeah, it was the second one in the series.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there's another panel right here that I thoroughly enjoyed. Right there.
Oh,
Fucking
Batman
smashes
punching
Dredd in the
Dredd.
face.
Dang.
Well,
That's
silly
crazy.
me. I don't remember where I put it. Anyway, it's this huge book on. It's all things Han Solo,
Okay.
and
Nice.
it's huge book. It's about this thick, and I got it for $8. I wish I knew what I did with it. It's really cool. But Ollie's like that graphic novel, like you got there. They got DC, Marvel, big, thick graphic novels, and they're really
Nice.
inexpensive. Yeah, they're called Ollie's. I learned about it from another channel, and they also carry action figures. They carry Marvel Legends. I've got Marvel Legends from Ollie's for $6, $12, and
Dang.
Yeah.
yeah.
Batman Judge Dredd, Die Laughing. I haven't read this one yet, but some excellent work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cool seeing Batman and Judge Dredd together.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get around. I've never seen the Judge Dredd movie.
The Carl Urban one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's worth a view for sure.
Yeah. A little
hearing
sad that they
that's-
did do a sequel.
I'm hearing that's a little it was a sleeper, you know. People are saying hey, it's really good. It just didn't get good play.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't get advertised very well, and
No, it didn't, because I remember when it came
No.
out, and I don't really remember a whole lot of advertisement. Or at least it wasn't enough to draw me in.
yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Carl Urban was a good Dredd. He
Yeah,
did
he's a good
awesome.
actor.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't like what's his name's version of Star Trek, Abrams. Urban made a great Dr. McCoy. He looks a lot like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it was good
crazy.
bones.
Yeah, he's a good bones. Yeah, but the
Yeah,
cast
I like Simon Pegg as Scotty.
yeah.
He did great.
Yeah. You know, the cast was cool. It just wasn't the Star Trek universe.
It's the writing. It was just
It was a-
weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
Spock and Uhura having a relationship it didn't work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah. Even for like a non-Trekkie like me. Yeah, it was weird.
When you say non-Trekkie, well, you just don't care for Star Trek, or what?
Oh no, I just didn't get into it really. I mean, my dad watched a lot of it, and it was just not that
Your
much
cup
on
of
my
tea.
radar. I watched
Yeah.
the movies, but and the shows, the Next Generation when I was younger. That was the biggest one. And
Next
then-
Gen was awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the one I grew up on.
I like them all the way up to Voyager, and then it's just kind of I fell off from it.
Yeah. And then,
Well,
yeah,
Voyager and then the movies, but you know,
yeah.
this new Star Trek, I'm not into it at all.
Yeah. Tish says Simon Pegg did some of the writing for it.
Mm.
And yeah, he wrote a lot of the third one. I want to say, maybe the second one.
I haven't seen the third one
People like the third one more than the
or
second
the
one.
second one.
Second one was Khan, right?
Yep.
And third one was that they teamed up with that weird
Beyond.
alien thing.
Yeah,
That's the
Beyond.
one that had Idris Elba in it. He was the
Beyond.
other-
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. that was not bad. It was
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I agree. It was better than the second one.
Yeah.
None of them were great, but
No. I do like the first one more than any other ones that they.
yeah.
I mean, there was some
Hemsworth was
elements.
in it.
Yeah, Hemsworth was Kirk's dad.
Yep. And they were going to bring him back, but they said that this latest iteration of Star Trek it probably won't go forward.
Yeah.
They were trying 4 years to do another one.
The what is it? The Kelvin timeline was what they call it.
Yeah. Star Trek's own multiverse.
Yep.
Basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Before 2020, one word in the English lexicon that everybody uses that hardly anybody was using before 2020. You know what word that was? Variant. How much more now? Nobody was using the term variant. It's everywhere now.
Yep.
When you talk about the vid, when you talk about, we're talking about variant. Todd Farland. Oh, there's the variant. There's the one. There's the Batman where he's got the goggles down as opposed to up.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Loki.
Yeah. So now variant is a term that is just solidly in the lexicon now. So it's crazy.
That and this COVID, yeah.
Changed everything.
It's a variant.
It's always a whole new ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. I think my last topic for the night was reviewers and how much they do influence your purchasing, if they do at all, or if you just purchase just because you like the figure, or is a reviewer's influence in your purchasing at all, basically?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some enablers out there.
Some of them help you too.
Yeah.
Because there are figures that sometimes I see that I think I want, and then they'll detail the problems. I'm going, I might pass.
Yeah. Grievous.
Everybody's big mistake.
Yep.
Because I think I was watching what's that one? Geeking Out. And one of the guys who bought Grievous, a piece broke on him.
Oh yeah.
He showed it the other day. Yeah, he showed it the other day. He had a broken piece. I'm like, this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the thumb just kind of came off with no.
Something snapped.
Yeah. It just came off easy. I mean, put it back on easy, but it just slides right on and up.
You're so scared holding that figure, trying to pose that figure. It's so scary. It really is.
And I swear to God, Sideshow did that just so Hot Toys didn't have it. That is the only logical reason that they did that I can think of, that they didn't improve anything except for his cape.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that?
The problem I have sometimes with some reviewers is that they are so anal. I'm like, dude, come on, man. That sculpt looks really good. Why are you trashing? It doesn't look that bad.
Oh yeah.
So in some respects, I'm like, some of the reviewers are just way too harsh. And then sometimes they deserve it. There you go. There's Tony.
Yep.
All right. Now, did you get
That's
that's
the one they call Tony Stank, right?
Yep. That's the one they call Tony Stank.
Now, why do they call it Tony Stank? What's wrong with that?
Because they don't like it.
Because
it's just so Tony Stank was given to this head sculpt. That's why I hear Tony. What is wrong with that?
Yeah. Like, I heard nothing but bad things about this. And then, Justin reviewed it and a couple others. And, the more I looked at it, I'm like, damn it, I want that sculpt.
I know. I'll be watching them sometimes like this sculpt is perfect. What are you talking? It doesn't look anything like. Are you nuts?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It is so crazy. But no, you know,
Where's that other one?
could I do without them? Yeah, I could do without them. I don't have to have a reviewer.
Mm.
But you know, sometimes they help out. Look at that.
The
Look at
best
that.
Chris Evans they've ever done. I keep
That is-
turning it like that.
Now is that
No.
Hot Toys?
Yes.
All right.
I believe.
See, this is what's driving me crazy. Here's this company, this extremely well, I should say put together company, but they put out a product that everybody seems to just go bonkers over.
Mhm.
I tell you, the more I've learned about the different companies, I'll never buy. I wouldn't. From now on, I'm not going to say if I could. I'll say if I would buy, 6 scale. I'm not. I wouldn't patronize Hot Toys. I don't like their practices.
Right.
And the thing I learned is that there are plenty more. I could happily go into 6 scale and buy what I like without ever having to shop with Hot Toys. Man, I'll jump on that mirror Spock that's coming out. Bruh, I'd be on that. Listen, I'm not a pre-order guy, but if I was in 6 scale, oh man, that Spock would not get away. That mirror Spock would be snatched.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping they release an actual Spock because I would pick that up.
I don't think they can. He's dead.
Yeah, well,
they can dig him up, but how do you reproduce them?
Yeah, well, they did that. I mean,
There
that's
he is.
Leonard Nimoy with a
Look, bro, I'm on that
goatee
all.
on it.
In a $1.98, I'm on that all day, dude.
Final
Yeah.
amount, dude.
I am.
He's gonna be
This
about
company, So Toys.
240.
Oh yeah.
I'd give So Toys my business. XO.
XO6. Yep.
What is that? 3-0?
3 zeros.
Oh,
Yeah,
3-0. Yep.
They do it.
Yeah. They did the Game of Thrones and
Mhm.
Fellas, there's enough companies out
Walking
there.
Dead.
There's
I think they have Harry
There's
Potter
so
too.
much.
Didn't 3-0 do Harry Potter too?
I think so.
I think they did.
Yeah, and that latest Rick Grimes that they had.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
picking
it
that
did look good.
guy up too.
Dude, I'm almost tempted to go ahead and buy this thing myself. But see, I'd just be limited to how many figures this size I could have. But that would be one if I were to venture outside. Oh man, I can't tell
he
you
looked
when I
cute,
was a kid, and me and my friends, when we saw this episode, man, all Trek, we flipped. I mean, I can't tell you how badass that was when you first saw Spock in that episode. Folks lost their minds. He's got a goatee. Looks so cool. Yeah, man. Oh, you want to see what I picked up a few days ago?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Next time I get on Rob's show, I'll show him this because it's about as metal as you can get.
Oh, he's talking about bringing back the Midnighter. So what do we got there? Oh, Kiss.
Oh, nice.
Dude. And you know what really ticks me off? Is that friggin' Walmart had the figures in more than one section.
Mm.
I was satisfied with not even getting all 4. If I could have just gotten Ace Frehley, I love Ace, I would have been satisfied. But I see Gene there. I'm like, no, I'm getting Gene. So now I'm going to get all 4. But Ace was there. They had these figures in 2 different sections. I never saw the other section. I was so mad because another collector said, oh, yeah, I saw Ace there too. I'm like, are you kidding? And then I went back and I saw the other area where he was supposedly at. And the only thing was they had Bon Scott from AC/DC, and there's a figure of Slash. But and one Gene was there, and there was no Ace Fraileys. They were all gone.
Bummer.
But that's okay. I got Gene, and I'll find Ace eventually, and then the rest of the guys. But I like these figures because they're fully articulated. Now he's only about 5 inches, but that's okay with me. And guys, he came with 2 guitars, 2 basses. So
Nice.
I like AVN. That is a nice little line, man. And they got an Ozzy Osbourne I didn't purchase, and somebody wound up swiping it. So I hope that pops up again. I want that Ozzy Osbourne.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that was a nice little find.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I've found now, man. I've been going to this toy show, collectibles show now, and they got one coming up this Sunday. And I'm finding, wow, I'm really looking forward to going to each one. It's like I can't wait till this Sunday because I'm finding vendors there, and I'm finding figures, man. These guys are older collectors, and they're just trying to get rid of their stuff. So I'm finding vintage stuff still in the boxes.
Dang.
With
there's some
dust on,
swaps-
and there's dust
Swaps
on them.
around
What was that again?
here. There's some swaps around in this area that I wouldn't mind checking out too.
I found it.
For older figures.
I don't know why they call because Grail is supposed to be only one. You can't have Grails. But in
Right.
the universe now where you have Grails, I found a Grail the last one I was there. I couldn't believe it when I asked the guy, do you got Deathlock? He goes, yep. I said, I don't want the X-Force Deathlock. I want old school Deathlock. Yep. And he pulled it out, and I lost it.
Nice.
Then I asked him, that same show, I've been wanting that Mortal Kombat Raiden.
Oh, nice.
And I said, I gotta have it. I got it.
Nice.
I don't see it like I got it. And he reaches in and pulls it. I'm like, I'll take Raiden I got for 10. Demolish I got for 10.
Wow.
So yeah, these guys, I love these guys who have to get rid of their stuff, especially the ones who kept them in boxes.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
good times. You were what was the last thing you were talking about before I started running my chops? What was the I want to bring us back around. What was this final subject we were talking about? I forgot.
Oh, that's right. Reviewers.
Oh,
Yeah. So what about you guys? I mean, what are your takes?
Go ahead, Blue. What do you think?
Yeah, they do quite a bit actually. Like when you watch Justin or Jeddah, or they make the figures look good, and if there's an issue with it, they'll say it, and Grievous. They I didn't get that one because, well, obviously.
Wow, yeah.
I got
But
that.
like, yeah.
Oh,
because I know there's not another one coming. So I
well,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's funny you guys should bring up Grievous. At that same toy show. I bought some stuff from one of the guys. He said there's a bag there with a bunch of figures in it. You can scramble through it, and if you find something you like, you can go ahead and take it. I said, "Yeah, for nothing." He goes, "Yeah." So this is what he get. This is what I wound up getting.
Grievous.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh wait a minute. Let's see if I get it.
You could probably pose him better than the 6 scale.
Dude, yeah. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this articulation.
Yeah.
There's no
I mean,
heavily
tons
squeaking
of
part.
it. Tons of it. Turns
Hey,
and
nothing's
everything.
snapping off.
Nothing snapping. And one I had put him at one time in the Batmobile, I had him driving the Batmobile, but the other day I had him up here. This is how I got him now. So I might as well put him here. He might as well be running it. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, let's put him on the Iron Giant.
Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but yeah,
Good deal.
so I guess reviewers would really be super important, especially when you guys are dealing in these, $200, $300, $400, $500 figures.
Yeah.
That's all the more reason to get as much information on a figure as you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they get them straight from Hong Kong to
Oh.
review them first. And
Well, Justin lives in Hong Kong.
oh, he's in Australia.
Oh, I thought he was from Australia, but he was living. Oh no, that's right. You're right, because he said as soon as they lift the bans and stuff, he's going to fly straight to Hong Kong. I guess he's going to go over
Yeah.
to yeah. I take that back. Yeah, but of course, being a reviewer, of course, they send him. Man, oh man.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. If you're in that position, that means you worked hard for it.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's he
And,
got,
he's a good reviewer. Like
He's a really good
impartial.
reviewer.
You know,
His presentation is
Mhm.
it's very analytical. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like an examination table.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, and it's a big help for. I mean, the figure you're hoping
for anybody,
the-
really.
Yeah, for the final product, and
Whether you want the figure and after the review you end up getting the figure.
Yeah.
Either way, which way it goes, reviewers are a very good.
is there
balance for that.
is there a figure
Decision.
either one of you have bought because of a reviewer?
oh yeah,
No, Oh.
Not yet. Nope.
Blue. What was the figure that they convinced you to buy?
the Venom.
Which one? There's 19,000 out there right now. I can't keep
the
track.
first movie Venom.
Okay, I'm not even a Venom fan, and I can't keep track of them. They're dropping them left and right.
Yeah, but I want to get that Carnage too when it comes out because it's got that bust to hold that other head sculpt.
Oh, with where it's showing what's his face in it?
Yeah, half of Eddie Brock. Yeah, looks awesome.
You can't be impulsive in this game.
Yeah,
Because if you're impulsive in this game, you're going to wound up getting a figure. Oh, man, I really don't want this one. I want the other one now because it's got Spider-Man's logo on Venom's chest.
yeah.
Well, that's what you get for not having patience, you maniac. Slow down. you can't have it
The reason
all.
why I only have about 40 figures is
Yeah.
patience
Dude, you're
and
super
know when to
smart.
say no.
Yes.
And I thought about canceling it because, I mean, they brought out that other one,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I heard of a flaking issue on Venom.
No.
So I'm like, well, hopefully the new one doesn't do that. So
Well, at least you know what you're getting yourself into. I know I do if I were ever to venture over in there. But
Yeah.
man, oh man, that doggone Spock. They do payment plans, right? Does EXO do payment plans? I know it's only $198, but come on, man, my money is not that long, and I've got a lot of other things I got to do.
It didn't look like it, no.
I mean, it's not
And
that much.
it's a $20 down and then $198 after that.
Yep.
It looked like.
Oh, that's the what do they call it? The
18?
NRD? Is it an
Yep.
NRD? See, I'm learning a lot, man. I've learned so much watching these channels
Mhm.
that I could walk right into the 6-scale game and know exactly what I'm doing. Yep.
Yeah, and then it's weird because the Spider-Man figures from like No Way Home and Into the Spider-Verse and stuff, Sideshow doesn't do a non-refundable deposit. You can just pre-order him and not pay anything till he comes out. And,
These are the kind of things I'd be doing.
yeah.
You know.
I'd say in about a couple months, they'll probably offer a payment plan for them like they normally do. But initially, out of the gate, they don't do the NRDs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, that that Exo Spock would be a given for me. That's for sure. The what do you think about the newest the Crow? Who's releasing that one? I forgot.
Sideshow.
Sideshow. What do you guys think about the Crow?
I think it looks good. Some
Okay.
angles, it looks like Sting from WCW.
Oh, that's what. Okay, because when people were saying Sting, I said, "That doesn't look like Sting." I'm like, "Oh, the wrestler." I thought you meant Sting from the Police.
I think his lips are a little.
I'm like,
too red.
what Sting are you talking about? This doesn't look anything. The wrestler.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like
What
his
is-
lips are a little too red. Just a little.
Yeah.
A little
Oh
bit.
boy. Oh boy.
And during Nate's show at that Maz, he said
yeah.
if you have the chance to get the Hot Toys one, get that one over the new Sideshow one.
Oh really? Oh, so they both have one out.
Max's
Yeah,
Geekdom,
Max's Geekdom.
is in the house.
What's up? How's it going, Max? He's too bulky in his jawline.
His jawline is way off. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you talking about the Crow figure?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he does seem to have kind of a strong jaw, and really doesn't have a strong jaw, or he didn't in real life. Okay,
He's 6 figure, right?
I said line is way. He says way off. He's not even. That's a little off. No, way off.
Way off. Yeah.
All right,
Let's take a look at him, shall we?
all right, Max.
Yeah. Pull up some pictures because it looks a little.
Share screen. Share screen.
Yeesh. And maybe you can get the new Sideshow one
Max.
for.
He was smaller.
Oh,
He's wiry like Dad.
Yeah.
Dad was very wiry. He had muscle. His father was the leanest, baddest body I've ever seen.
Yep.
Tab.
I'm at his speed now. I'm like, I've lost a lot of weight recently. I'm like, gee, I'm at Bruce Lee's.
There you go.
I mean, when you look at it from here, I mean, that's just like friggin' badass, man.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, like, from this, I mean, like, now this is, you said, now, which one is this? Is this Sideshow?
This is the 6th scale from Sideshow.
This Sideshow. Yeah. Yeah.
What are they asking for this?
$250.
His lips are red.
Oh, no.
They are, and they're red in the movie as well, but they're not
Are they?
as red.
Oh,
there is red.
Is it more like a wine or maroonish color?
Definitely more like a wine.
Yeah. Which
There's some
in
red
actuality, blood is almost more maroon than it is red.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a combo of Brandon and the comic
Well,
book Eric.
Maybe.
That's fish.
Yeah.
But then again, getting back to reviewers, some of the reviewers ruin it for me. They'll say something like, "Okay, now it's in my head. Thanks."
Oh, yeah.
They'll say, and they'll go, "Ah, man, you just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know this or that."
Yeah, it could be a two-sided coin to that.
Bloody hand with bullet hole.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm
I haven't
surprised.
seen this movie in so long.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch this because it's
I think-
been a while.
Maybe from the nose up, it's okay. But I don't know.
Beam, can you bring up a picture of Brandon Lee by
Uh,
any chance?
I did check some of the original art and thought maybe, but even Eric in the comics is wiry.
I think I'm gonna have to agree on that jawline.
Yeah, I think I'm just looking at his nose up. It looks good, but
I mean, aside from that, listen, if that's the way they were going to produce it and get it out, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and go, man, I wish you didn't buy this. His jaw is too big. I'm just not going to do it. It's not a big that right there unless it's super off. I'm just not going to be that technical.
And the faraway shots, it's not. I mean, it looks really good.
Yeah.
And then that's really all you're going to see it as. I mean,
and of course, if they want to make it, because they do listen to you guys, or at least some of the companies do.
Mhm.
So if they're gonna, there's no problem with that. If they're gonna make adjustments.
Yeah.
This is Max says, Tish Larson. I did check some of the original art, and though maybe okay, but even Eric in the comics was wiry. Yeah.
And
There you go.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he's smaller than his dad because his dad had bulk. His dad had muscle on top of his bones.
Yep.
He's smaller than his father. Holy cow! I forgot how small. Look at him. Right there. That's my build right now. Seriously, look, my arms. Look at my arms. I mean, I'm literally this dude right now. Yeah. Although he might have less around the midsection than I do. I've got.
Me too.
Yeah. Now, when you look at both of these, you're right. I take that back. They got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
His head, and that's the other thing that I did notice. See, his head is long. Not so much that he has a wide jaw. His head is proportionately long from bottom all the way up to his forehead. Here I could, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It does look more like Sting from WCW.
Yeah, and he's got more of a furrowed brow, and Brandon Lee does not. Hey, I'm gonna have to give it to you, to the guys out there.
Yeah,
he's too big. Because is there another picture with him with his shirt off that we can see, like his? Yeah, and they were talking about his shoulders. They're right. His shoulders are too big. He is a little. I forgot how little he was. Yeah, he's too big. I mean, that body sculpt isn't even close.
Yep.
Woo. Oh yeah, I'd pass on this. Oh, I would pass.
When is that coming out?
Don't even know. Oh, sure, and it goes back to the.
I would pass on it. Yeah.
August, October next year.
Well, there's time to work on it.
Yeah, bro, for $250, because 250. I don't think that those accessories
for the guitar.
And that's not enough accessories.
And the hand. You get the hand and the guitar.
I keep forgetting. You do get that guitar. But the crazy thing about it, though, from what I heard, is that the guitar is only $15 more bucks. Now, what kind of sense does that make? So the guitar only costs $15?
Yep. Yeah, that's the only Sideshow exclusive is the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know what's so kooky about that? Who's going to spend $250 on a Crow figure and not spend another $15 for the guitar?
So this is all the regular version gets.
Why don't they just put it all in one pack? This is so silly. There's enough room.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the regular pack, and then
see
the exclusive you get an extra hand and a guitar.
These toy companies, their rationales are so. I mean, guess it makes sense from their end. They just can't relate. They can't relay that to us, though. That's the problem.
And the swords.
Oh, right here, Sideshow exclusive is guitar accessory.
Yep.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't need the guitar. I wouldn't even get it. Right. I don't want my Crow with a guitar. I would personally just have him like he is.
Life-size bust.
Yeah, I think they showed these at the last Sideshow Con they had.
Ah.
At least this one.
Dang. Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Now the
Infinity
Studio.
That face is really good, but where's this light bulb? That head is way wrong.
Yep.
What in the what is, dude?
That's
Either he
from-
has a ton of hair on his head, or the top of his head is like a huge. Oh, come on!
Yeah, that is amazing. I mean,
They should be
face,
ashamed of themselves releasing this.
the face sculpt. I mean, that is
Bruce Lee's
amazing.
head is not that big.
No,
it's just the hair.
Just the hair.
Even
I think
with the
needs to
hair.
be-
Come on, guys. Bruce, that's way too much hair.
Yep.
Way.
Pull up Bruce Lee from.
How about take
Enter
it,
the Dragon?
dude? You can
No,
cut off
that's
half of
not
that
Enter
hair.
the Dragon.
No,
That's
That's Game of Death.
Game of Death. Okay.
Yeah, Game of Death.
All right.
He doesn't even have. You can cut half of that hair off, bro. Nah, they got work to do on that one. That's interesting about the Crow, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Folks are dead on. I would not purchase it. They got a lot of work.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's time for that for Infinity Studios to work on that hair issue
Yeah.
for how much that figure is.
Look like they just tossed it on his head. Boom, there you go. Close enough.
Yep.
I don't know.
What? What
I
is?
don't know. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Well, okay. Okay, you might find one picture in a film.
Oh, that's Brandon. There's one there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there's one there.
Oh man, do I feel like a knucklehead?
Yeah.
And I've
dang.
seen
It was
the
just
I've
this
seen the
one.
movie enough times where I should have.
Go back to Max's geekdom.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's amazing.
Need to keep my mouth shut. I need to keep my mouth shut. Let's see.
See, there's it's not as.
No, almost nowhere else.
very
That's what I
short-
keep
very
forgetting.
shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, he always wore that. But you're right, Game of Death, he had a bush. That's for sure.
Well, there's
See,
Enter
look
the
at that.
Dragon too.
That's my favorite Bruce Lee movie. Man, that movie's so kick butt. Oh. Oh, I love this movie. Yeah, okay. I'll take it back.
Soon,
For some strange reason, it just didn't seem right. But no,
Yeah, go back to the bus real quick.
see,
Yeah.
it still looks. Even though you guys showed me that still looks off.
I ain't spending $4,000 on a bust anyway, so
Whoa!
I'll just stay here and sit in awe. of-
Because I'll go to the materials real quick. I think it's silicone, rooted hair.
fabric,
see,
fiber, probably some silicone.
But every time you
Yeah.
go back to the figure, it still seems like too much hair. I don't know. I love Bruce. Hey,
Yeah,
change
yeah.
comment because I'm gonna ban.
Oh, he's gonna get banned for spamming. Be the only one commenting.
Oh,
I think you're all right.
yeah.
Yeah.
No way. 4,000. On a
Life-size,
bust.
life-size bust. Life-size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click
and the
on
hair's.
Infinity Studios there under Bruce Lee. See what
I'm
else they
skeptical
got.
about that hair, so I'm not buying it.
Do they have
No
any other
way.
busts, or is that Queen?
I think it's Queen. Queen done.
Okay.
Statue.
Now, Queen,
Yeah,
I
okay.
thought, does Queen just do statues or do they do movable? I mean,
They also do busts, life-size busts, and they do statues as well, like 1/3
No,
maybe.
no, do they do figures that
They
are
sell through
movable?
Queen Studios.
Do they do figures that are movable?
No,
Articulation, okay.
no, I don't believe so.
I one thing I wouldn't get into statues at all. I need to be able to move my figures around. So I wouldn't do statues personally. I wouldn't do busts either.
Yeah. Yeah, type in maybe studios.
What?
We just have Queen in there.
I'd go
Oh,
crazy.
it says right here, Queen Studios.
That's weird. Yeah. Their search sucks because I could type in Hot Toys Endgame Thor and he won't show up till the second page.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd go crazy
Do they
after
even sell through Sideshow?
a while just looking at a frozen form. I'd be like, I got to do something with this thing. Maybe if I was in a mansion or something and it's sitting
Yeah.
in a voyeur.
you know,
or
that much
whatever.
space and money for
Yeah.
that matter. Yeah,
But just to have a bust,
yeah, that's a bit much. Even from-
it's for folks with disposable incomes. I can understand that.
yeah,
You know.
extra space.
Mm.
And,
4,000.
Here, just go straight to the source.
hey, there we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are the Black Widow goofed up faces.
And it's not a good. That wasn't a good one. That's for sure.
Nope, that was not a good one.
That's not a good one either.
Looks like he's trying not to burp.
Either that or he's eating oatmeal.
He's trying not to let out a belch.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
yeah.
It's coming
Not
though. Look at it.
Jeez, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe from a different angle because
Nah.
I've seen that before,
I
and
don't know.
uh,
That does, I don't know how you
I
change it
The
it's not.
detail works though.
because those cheeks don't look
Yeah.
like a lighting issue, bro.
the detail
Yeah.
works amazing.
That face is
Even
too
if it
full.
doesn't look like it. The detail
It doesn't even. No. I forgot who was the ones that came out with that one just
that
recent.
Hulk
Oh,
bust would have been amazing.
that is awesome.
The attention to detail is great,
Yeah.
whether it looks like him or not. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
neither here nor there, whether they're not. The
Right.
detail
I'm
is
stuck
awesome.
on those.
I hate the pose that they have Black Widow in. Her body, it looks like she's like hurting, like she can't really walk. It's just a horrible pose.
Yeah.
I don't like the blank
Horrible.
stare either. The blank
Yeah.
stare is
No.
kind of.
Come on, is that the? Come on,
At least
guys.
one of those should have a furrowed brow, like she's ready to fight, or
Oh,
but they
man.
just look like
That's a situation where everything else is great, but I don't like the position she's in. And yeah, you're right. The face is like, I'm just walking. Yeah, just
he
walking.
actually has that. It's the frog in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
which-
Tom Holland, his cheeks are
Look at
actually
that.
like that.
Are they?
Click on it real quick.
Oh,
I think.
cow.
Um,
I'm no good at this.
Actually, looks like Ledger right here.
yeah, it does. It sort of looks like Tom Holland.
No, it does. It does sort of look like him. That I could
But-
say that.
Yeah, I do think it's
that looks a lot
off.
like
maybe
Heath Ledger.
maybe
I mean, he does have a round face. That's for sure. It is
Yeah.
round.
yeah
It just looks like his cheeks are too full. But
yeah.
like
I
you're
think that's
saying,
Like if you go look up Tom Holland, that's pretty much his
yeah.
cheek set.
Okay.
Click on
That's
the
good.
last one
That looks horrid. What the
there.
heck?
That actually looks like Tom Holland from a far distance.
No, the bust itself. I don't.
Oh,
What?
yeah, it should have arms.
Yes,
Like it should have an option where he's doing
that is
the thwip.
garbage.
Well, at least this
Yeah,
one
but-
ain't $4,000.
Oh
Oh yeah,
that's
so
true.
it's only
What is that? What
only
what is that
9.
made of? Where's the materials? Does it
Oh,
say?
come on. It looks like it's half done.
Mm,
Couldn't they finish it?
Right.
It
Yeah,
looks
he does
half
the-
done.
Oh yeah, artificial hair.
Silicone, glass eyes, polystone, iron suit, artificial hair.
Yeah,
Pretty much the same thing as Bruce Lee.
Which
Yeah. I would get
What
that
they-
Bruce Lee before
Oh yeah.
that guy.
this is horrid. At least you might as well just give
It's
me
licensed,
half.
right?
It.
Yeah.
I gotta have half his arm. Give me out down to the elbow.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a robot.
It's just something doesn't look right.
Oh, he talks and no, I'm just kidding.
He's
Okay,
a robot.
well, that's
He's
cool.
He's an animatronic. That's what it is.
Yeah, that'd be
Well.
funny.
Iron Man's all in it.
For $970, that ain't bad for an animatronic.
Uh,
That's an
so what?
interesting-
How much? What's animated?
No, nothing's animated.
No, it just looks like a robot inside.
It does-
Yeah.
This is interesting choice of holder or base or whatever it is.
Yeah, and it's hidden by the front, but as soon as you like look at him from the side, you'd be able to see that.
Oh,
That-
now he looks like he's cross-eyed. What the? Look at me like,
Max Geekdom still in the. Max,
my
Max
name is-
Geekdom still in the top. What does he think?
I'm
What does he think of this one?
Oh my goodness. No. See, it doesn't look bad. It just looks incomplete.
It does.
That's the problem with it.
Yeah, I'd rather have the busts that actually have arms,
Mm-hmm.
like
Take-
like that one.
Take it
Oh,
down
it's
to
a
the
half
waist.
statue. That's not even a bust.
Right.
They
Give me
did
down
the
to the waist.
Half
Waistline.
statue. Half statue. What is he?
I forget who
Waistline.
did the
He's
the,
4 feet
the
tall.
Justice League with Superman, Batman, and
3.5 feet
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
they have the Superman with opening the shirt and it shows the
Exactly.
shield.
Exactly.
Batman has like a batarang that he's holding up.
Because
Wonder
you're
Woman
getting
is like that.
because you're getting it all the way down to the waistline,
Yep.
and that's what they should be doing with this Tom Holland.
Yes.
And if you're not going to give me full arms, take it all the way down to the waist and give me half. Give me down to the elbows or something.
Yep.
It looks incomplete. Oh my God! Look at that monster. That's only $1,000.
That's it's
The
quarter,
Hulkbuster.
quarter scale. That
Quarter
thing.
scale.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
That's how much the 6 scale is too.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. And that's just a statue. You could at least move. Well,
The 6 scale.
you can move his arms and his head.
Move his arms.
You can
I'm
bend his
telling you.
legs.
Yeah.
He's just not that articulated because he's so big. But
At least he moves, right?
yep.
Makes all the difference in the world.
You can pose his arms, and they all light up. And yeah,
Momoa.
oh yeah.
Out of stock. Look at that guy.
Yeah,
darn.
well, he's all over the six. Well, Todd McFarlane's all over Walmart and Target.
Batman Who
You
Laughs.
can find
Yeah.
that one easily. Yeah, that's I don't like that at all.
That's crazy.
It's an interesting Batman throne.
Yeah.
The Batman throne. I mean, it's
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
looking, but I wouldn't get one. It is awesome looking though.
Yeah, that freaking Catwoman was amazing.
Yeah, wow, it really looked new.
Oh yeah, click on that. Dude.
This is insane. Okay,
Jeez.
now here it doesn't look bad. I mean, you don't need the arms and all of that
Right.
stuff.
But with somebody like Spider-Man, you kind of
It's just
Oh, that's funny.
Whoa, that's
that one looks
crazy.
from behind. So
That's,
it's a diorama inside of the statue
that's awesome.
or behind it.
But why would you? No.
Go ahead. Go
Why would you
ahead.
put it? Why would you put it behind it though?
Thank you.
Right.
Who knows? because everybody.
So now your work of art is.
Well, you got to
Facing
put
the
it
wall.
on a rotating stand.
Yeah. And from the back, it looks like Cesar Romero.
I mean, interesting concepts, but this whole thing about dioramas behind them, I don't know, man.
Yeah, because that could go right under there.
Just weird.
I mean,
Yeah, put it underneath. Now that would be killer. To have it underneath them,
They do that
facing
on all their
forward.
Max Geeks have said they do that on all their busts.
I know, but
Yes.
man,
And some of them look good.
oh,
I
they
mean,
do.
Oh,
But
that's
see
awesome.
now, if that's yeah, I mean, look at the detail. That's incredible detail.
Yep.
Yeah, but you'd have to have it rotating almost all the time in order to
Yeah.
enjoy both of it. All
Yeah.
or all of it, I should say.
Yeah, that should have been on the front.
But these type of busts are really niche.
Yeah. And I think Infinity Studios are the ones that made the Justice League.
Okay.
And those things are amazing.
Coming soon.
Ooh. Already out of stock.
43.
Oh boy,
Balrog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Balrog. Oh,
not enough Iron Man.
Alita.
oh, nice.
There's your arm.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Just one.
got
That's
to
fine.
maybe this weekend. I have got to see this movie. I haven't seen it yet.
That's a good
Me
movie.
either.
I hear it's
Me either.
cool. I started. Let me put it this way. I think something got me distracted. I remember starting to watch it one time, and I got about 10 minutes in, and I was like, visually, I thought it was cool. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I got to get back.
It deserves a sequel for sure.
I got to get back to it. I just haven't gotten around.
What's in the back there?
This looks weird. The way they cut these things off.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah,
That's her heart, right?
that's her heart. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very cool movie. Makes me want to watch it again, I think.
I think I'm going to give it a shot. You know?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either, so I'll get around to it.
Yeah. There are a few things I'm a little behind. I'm digging
Then I'm probably
Foundation.
just gonna want the 6th skill version.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bummed I missed out on that too.
So yeah, I'll have to spend time.
Hopefully they'll
doing
make
that
another
now.
one with a sequel. If she gets one.
I tell you, I'm digging Foundation, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
up
still
to-
got to start that one too.
I'm up to the 3rd episode, and I'm like, okay, I'm sticking around. I want to see where this story's going.
Mm.
Very cool.
Nice.
And man, it is definitely, they could have released this thing in the theaters. The money that they put it is as good as anything you're going to see. Special effects wise, fantastic.
I started watching that one on Amazon. Wheel of Time.
What did you think?
Uh,
How
Slow
many
burn.
episodes have you seen?
3.
Yeah, only saw one, and I'm with you. That was a really slow burn, bro.
Yeah. And at the last third of the episode, that's when it started picking up, and
I can't get
that's
into the
what
character.
carried me on to the next episode.
Really,
Without that, I don't think I would have continued.
I
Damn.
was
Yeah,
not
without that-
gravitated to any of those characters, dude.
Yeah. And
I was like,
that
I don't
I
care what
completely
happens.
understand.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care what happens to any of these folks. As a matter of fact, the woman who came into the village with all the powers, you know what I'm talking about? Blue, she's the main
Oh,
character
yep.
who comes to the village to recruit the young ones.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
I found her to be kind of a pain in the ass. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't care
she's
if you live or
actually-
die.
She's actually not bad.
She walked around with a
Like
frown.
a pain in the ass, yes.
She
But
was frowning all the time. I'm like, okay.
yep.
And then I thought the special effects in certain my problem with it is that a lot of it looks too much like movie sets.
Mm.
They don't really. I want to do
see.
me like Excalibur does me. I want to feel like I'm immersed in that world.
Yeah.
Do me like Lord of the Rings. I want to feel like I'm immersed. My problem with Wheel of Time is I look at the lighting, I look at stuff. I said, especially that first episode when they're inside and they're all eating with their meals and stuff like that. It's like the lighting is not even natural looking. It doesn't even look real, and so that took me out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna have
I think that's probably because of the virus restrictions. I think they had to do it.
Yeah, maybe. It's just going to be hard for me to go back to the second episode. I just don't know. I'll try it.
It
I'm
does
going to
get
let you
bit
watch
more
it a little bit
interesting.
more. I'm gonna let you watch a little bit more, Blue, and then I'll let you get into a little bit deeper, and
How many
maybe I'll
how many
follow your
episodes are out?
lead.
How many
Was that
episodes are
again?
out? How many episodes are out?
I
Is it
don't know.
4 or 5?
I don't
think
know. I know
probably
Foundation has
6 by now.
10. Foundation has 10, and I'm on 3. Well, I just finished 3, so I know there are 10. But
Let's see.
Foundation has 10? See if I can get in there. Oh, I gotta sign in.
The new episodes Fridays.
Yep.
They have 5 episodes.
Oh, okay. I think I'm on the third
was
one.
that all?
Yeah, I
Only
believe
5.
so.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe I'll squeeze it in. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some cool elements in it.
Okay.
Like I said, slow burn. But
I mean, it's my wheelhouse is that kind of genre.
Yep.
I just wasn't impressed with it, but
I think that's why I continued with it. Access Geekdom has.
Yeah, because I do
And
love.
What properties would you like to see in figurines or statues?
I already said I want to see Teletubbies.
I remember that. Yeah.
Or give me Teletubbies. Give me Spice Girls. I'll take them. I'll take figurines of Spice Girls all day. As a matter of fact, there were some 6-inch figures of Spice Girls. I will find them.
Oh yeah.
I want me some Spice Girls, bro. That is my. What do you call that? Is that the? What do you call that? Is that a not guilty pleasure? Is it guilty pleasure?
It's a guilty pleasure.
Man.
Yeah.
Spice Girls and Spice World, baby.
I enjoyed the Spice Girls for a little while.
Love them.
I remember that craze. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're still around too. As a matter of fact, I think they broke out an album a couple of years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They all reformed. All of them are back together. Yeah, and they're all still looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, they had like dolls of those girls at one point, like Barbies.
There are 6-inch figures. I'll get them eventually. Was it Kink? Something like that.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that. Yeah. I will proudly display them. Front and center.
There's some figures that I want from the Conan the Barbarian. Of course, Conan. I want Subutai to go with him. Thulsa Doom. Valeria. I'll take those 4. And also a Captain Barbossa from the pirate movies.
Well, we grew up watching 80s action movies, so I would love figures of Schwarzenegger's films,
And
because I was a huge fan of his.
Well, those there are tons of those out, aren't they? No.
Well, like Terminator. I think there's a Commando one out there.
No, you're right. Yeah.
And then, but I would like one from, like, last time I was on, one of the last times I was on the Midnight Metal. Recreating the poster of twins is like a goal of mine.
Yeah. Which version of Conan?
Commando.
Oh, Commando.
Well, there's only one version of Commando, right?
Oh yeah, what's his name? John Matrix.
John Matrix. Yeah.
I need.
We need Dutch from Predator as well.
Yep.
I need
people. He's out there. I mean,
I'll take a Jack Slater too. From Last Action Hero.
I need Deckard from Blade Runner. Gotta have him. And I want Rutger Hauer's character as well. Roy Batty. I want Roy Batty. Yep. Give me Roy Batty. Give me Deckard from Blade Runner.
Gotcha. I'll take
the first Blade Runner. Rutger Hauer played Roy Batty. He was the replicant that one of the replicants that Harrison Ford was hunting. He was awesome.
Yeah.
The Black Pearl version of Barbossa.
Yeah, it would be the Black Pearl, and I want to make their cursed versions as well.
Cursed version, yep. What's
that
his name?
skeleton and
Rigetti and who? What was the other guy's name?
Pintel and Rigetti. Oh, that'd be awesome too, man. Get in the whole Pirates line.
Oh, I know it. I'll tell you what else I want. I want figures of the Green Hornet and Kato.
There you go.
That'd be cool too. But yeah,
The original, right? Not
Bruce Lee
Seth
is
Rogen.
The original one. Yeah, I want
Is
Bruce Lee.
is a shoe in for any
And
figure.
Van Williams played Green Hornet. I want those two. Bruce Lee and Van Williams. That
Heck
would
yeah.
and you got to release the Black Beauty, their car.
Oh yeah.
There all day, fellas. There all day. Forget the DeLorean. You
Yeah.
give me the Green Hornets limo, bruh. Heaven.
Yeah, Chris Versions would be a great DX. That is, yeah. I want to work on that so bad. But I think I think Conan's got to come first, and then I'm going to move on to Pirates after I make this guy, of course.
Jeff, right? That's Jeff, isn't it?
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah, the Grandmaster.
Yep, that's him.
I keep tilting him. So, and as soon as I get this done, I got to get him into a different cast, and then I'll be working on a smirking Grandmaster. So I don't know if we're gonna.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So I just started working on the hair.
So what is this base color that you put on him? What is that called? That
It's the
base
monster
coat.
clay.
Yeah, it's just monster clay. It's like a.
Did you put a coat of something over though, or is the clay that color?
Yeah, it's the clay that. Yep. It's that color. And then.
Yeah, it's spooky when you guys are working on the eyes and you're starting to you push them into the head and then you start.
Oh yeah.
Then you start carving them out. I'm like, man, it looks creepy.
I know. Yeah, the first time that he did that.
Yeah. With the girl. You did one with the girl lesbian like that.
I do that with
Yeah,
all
that
of
was
them.
freaking me out, man. That's like look at them eyes sinking into the head.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. He started out a blob, and I really want a Grandmaster.
Yep, they usually start out something like this.
Figure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Almost
man,
looks
that's
like,
crazy.
I haven't quite figured out who that. I actually did this the first
Looks
time
a
I've
little
used this
bit-
stuff.
Like
Because I
Charles
have-
Dance.
Who?
I have
Who-
6 scale skulls that I've actually started so I could use less material. So
That's
hopefully
wild.
Uh,
Holy
Did you
cow.
watch Game of Thrones?
Charles Dance.
Charles Dance?
No, you know something that's funny. I never watched it.
No.
So I
I
was never disappointed after 8 years.
Who's-
Apparently, Game of Thrones is one of the biggest. You know, they talk about TV series that ended horribly. They were fantastic for years, and I think Game of Thrones took #1
Yep.
as
yeah,
the
for sure.
biggest letdown in TV history.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a Halloween costume one time, and she was dressed up as a in a black plastic bag and had some trash, and then the sign said the final season of Game of Thrones. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah, yeah, and
that's crazy.
yeah, sure was, and
Now
I
here
mean-
they're trying to resurrect it. This going to take a few years, I think. You know,
Yep.
people don't get over stuff like that. Especially they spent almost a decade watching it.
well, yeah, and then because they put their chips in with the showrunners.
Yeah, and they were off and romance
off
and Star Wars.
Yeah,
And
and they ain't doing shit now.
no,
They blew it with the
Oh,
last season, and according to George R. R. Martin, he doesn't like anything past season 5.
He's from what I hear, he was never crazy about the whole show. Really, all that much. I don't know. Did he really enjoy the first 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, he did. That's the
Okay.
reason why he let Benioff and Weiss
Ah,
have it, because
I
they
see.
they
He
impressed
trusted
him.
him with it. He
Yeah.
trusted him with the.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing: when they jumped on that thing with Kathleen Kennedy, they should say, oh, let's hold up, because she already showed going through the 3 Star Wars 7, 8, 9. She couldn't retain directors.
Oh
She was
no,
switching directors
I
left.
was
Oh, look
highly
what she did.
interested in that. The directors from Into the Spider-Verse, they were doing the Solo movie. That would have been great.
And then what's her face? Who came over to do this other Rogue Squadron?
Yep.
Patty Jenkins.
Oh, Patty
There you
Jenkins.
go.
Yep.
Another one. I mean, they fall like flies. They come in, they stick around, and they leave, and then eventually they find somebody. And when they find somebody, they come out with a crappy movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Colin Trevorrow. He wanted. I'm pretty sure he wanted Luke alive, but he got what he got, and he didn't. And they didn't like the way he was going, so they got rid of him, put in J.J. Abrams again.
Well, now I hope these are true rumors, but it is said that Favreau and Filoni are supposed to get control of the Star Wars faction of Disney.
Oh, okay.
They're going to have control of the movies and I guess TV. I don't know, with Kathleen Kennedy there for another 3 years, but seems like they're going to segregate their responsibilities away from Kathleen Kennedy, which would be smart. I mean, they got a winning formula; they might as well.
Yeah.
And
so. Phil Lord and Chris Miller were the directors of Solo.
Yeah, and the other thing I hear is that Jon Favreau already has it. He's gonna erase 7, 8, 9 from canon.
Oh.
And from what I hear, he's going to start erasing it in this next season of Mandalorian.
No, because Kathleen Kennedy confirmed that they are moving forward with sequel trilogy characters.
Mm-hmm.
She said it herself.
I think Favreau and Filoni will just basically be doing anything that's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, well, they are going to movies. I think they're going to do. There's still Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie that he wants to produce. I am highly interested in that one.
Me too.
And
but what? Yeah, if he's interested, but are they talking to him?
Oh yeah, I mean, you see how he does with Marvel. Of course, they want.
I don't know. I don't. Are you giving them too much credit? They've made major blunders. I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
They are moving to the movie side. Max is geekdom. Yeah.
That's what I hear.
They are moving to the movie side. They aren't taking over anything, but I think they are coming up with movie properties to do.
Okay.
They're not going to erase sequel guys. And I'll admit, I love the first one, number 7. It had promise, it had problems, but it had promise. Mm-hmm. And then anything after that was garbage, to me, my opinion.
I was extremely excited with The Force Awakens simply because, like I said, I grew up on the first one. I literally stood in a very long line with friends to see, New Hope the first time. I'm just not.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling him.
Yeah.
Although I don't have I don't have a problem with Rey. Yeah. I just have a problem with how she was written.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with every.
Hopefully, going forward, they'll have better writing. And
it wasn't really so much the characters. It's just
and going forward, they'll have a plan. They didn't have any sort of plan for those trilogies whatsoever. I'm pretty sure. Max's Gate, but I like the
Oh.
last one.
Oh, it was. Oh, I'm sorry, Max, but it was just. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it had really cool elements.
You can't put horses on the outside of a starship riding around without floating off into space. Sorry.
Yeah, and Mary Poppins, Leia.
Oh my God. But they spent the whole movie low riding. Like it was, the Empire's following them, and they're just kind of drudging along the whole movie. And then at the end of it, whatever the commander or whatever her name is wearing the nightgown, which was a weird looking outfit for somebody.
Oh yeah, the purple hair one.
Yeah, walking around with a nightgown. What is this, a party or are you a general? What are you dressed for?
Yeah.
So she's running around putting down Poe.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you? How is it that Poe Dameron doesn't know the plan?
Right. And so they asked to create a mutiny. Like, come on. He should be freaking captain by now for how he.
When you really look at that third movie, it just was horrible.
And that was the second one. That was the second one by itself.
Was that the second?
That was a shit show with some cool elements, but a shit show with cool elements is still a shit show. My thing was that you watch all three movies; they are all different stories. There's no connecting tissue. Yeah,
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, because they didn't have a plan. They had no plan, and
because they were taking advantage of the audience.
Yeah,
they thought, hey, anything Star Wars, they're going to eat it up.
Yep, they'll still come see it.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, they did.
Yep. Kathleen Kennedy even said that she doesn't owe original trilogy fans anything, and
no, she doesn't.
Little girls can't relate to Luke Skywalker.
Well, guess what? When Star Wars first came out, I gravitated to Leia. See, this is what I don't understand. They want to drum this whole diversity thing, or the strong woman and all
the
of
Force
this.
is female.
What I don't understand, why is this so prevalent? When I was growing up, man, we were sitting in the audience, man, and we was turning to each other, going, "Man, that Princess Leia is a badass." We loved her.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver, Ripley.
Yeah. And they earned that shit.
So I don't understand why they're trying to pull off like women haven't been in powerful positions before. Now we have to retcon everything. We got to make every male person a female. When you had everything fine. What is wrong with you people? I don't know, man. But you know something? I have less to complain about because I've had my fun. I've lived through all the iterations of Star Wars. I mean, I've enjoyed Star Trek. I've been through the glory days of all of this stuff. If it doesn't come back, I've had my share. I'm just ticked off that the younger ones and you guys coming up, are getting jerked around on this stuff.
Yeah. And what I don't understand, at the end of Force Awakens, Luke is standing there in, white robe, gold, and, like he's still a Jedi. And then you go into, The Last Jedi? He's like, "Oh, it's just you. Throw the lightsaber. I'll change into my bum clothes."
Oh, man.
Like what? And drink some green titty milk from an alien.
But
you go from...
It was a space cow.
You go from one extreme to another.
Yeah, I can.
That's what happens when you don't plan.
I can understand Luke changing. Nobody stays the same.
Right.
But he's not going to forsake the Force.
No.
It's just not going to do it. I don't know why they thought, that version of Luke. But God bless Mark Hamill, because he never liked it all the time he was doing it. And he'll still tell you to this day, that's not my Luke Skywalker. But
That's
I'm a professional
Skywalker.
actor, and I did my job.
Yep.
I didn't like it, but I did the job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and then thank goodness for Filoni and Favreau.
man, yeah. But
Excited for Boba Fett. I'm
Yes.
excited.
yes, me too.
Yep,
Exactly.
There
There were
was three different stories. Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
We'll see. I mean, I'm not in any rush to see a new Star Wars movie unless it was The Mandalorian. But
Yeah.
So I don't. What's his name? I don't know if he's. Well, I guess if you back up the Brinks truck, but who's the guy? John Boyega
Oh
was not happy at all.
no,
I don't
he
know
got
how you got.
screwed in the second one and the third one.
I don't know how you're gonna bring him back, because
Force
he don't
sensitive.
sound like he wants to do this ever again.
No, he actually said he wasn't going to be Disney Plus, but then I think he signed a deal for Disney Plus.
Because they
So-
backed
Somebody,
Because they
Yeah.
backed up the Brinks truck.
somebody,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
Yeah,
Money talks. Money talks.
yeah, and they better freaking write him better this time.
Well,
'Cause-
he's seen the quality of the Disney Plus show, so he's like,
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe I'll give you a second chance.
Well,
Yeah.
how about this?
And hopefully they learn from their mistake this time around.
I can't see me, because of my age, I can't see me really even caring anymore. Problem is, the worst thing they did was kill off Han.
Yeah,
And
and that
I
was also Harrison
never-
Ford too.
Yeah. Mhm. He's like,
Unfortunately.
I'm done with this. You guys.
But
need
he
to get me out of
says
here."
that all the time. Listen,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
Yeah, he's
he'll
even
tell-
said that about Indy before too. Though.
He'll tell you this. He'll tell you that. Oh, Michael Early, John Favreau.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford says his single worst time making a movie was the first Blade Runner, which turned out to be the baddest movie he's ever done.
Mm.
But that was the single worst time he's ever made a movie. Man, I guarantee you, they backed that truck up so big to get him to do 2049.
Yeah.
And I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, that was
yes!
a really good movie.
And he wasn't too. He was all right with Deckard possibly dying as well. But thank God he survived. I'm so glad he did. I mean,
Yeah.
Harrison Ford wants all of his characters to die. He wants Indy to die. I mean, you didn't have to kill him. You could have gotten him back. You didn't have to kill him. And they
Right.
didn't put the three main people. How are you going to put together a movie with Han and Chewie and Leia
And Luke
and
not
Luke
put
and
them
not
together.
have?
Mhm.
It's
And then turn 3PO into or not 3PO, but R2 into trash can basically.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
then they throw a tarp on him.
Mhm.
yep.
They do tarp on the Millennium Falcon. You had to pull a tarp off. Or it was sitting in a junkyard. I mean, just spit and slap in the fans' faces. You couldn't have done worse.
Yep.
Couldn't have done worse. Thank you, Max. 2049 was killer, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh man, that was if there was one movie that was going to have a sequel that I prayed to God, please make it be successful. Even though it wasn't a box office success, that movie, just like the first one,
Mhm.
it's got to be a cult classic.
Yeah.
And it's one of the few times where a sequel rivaled the original. That was a good flick, bro.
Yeah.
Loved it. And Harrison Ford survived. Oh,
I know, right?
come on. Hey, listen.
It's It's
I
amazing.
know he got hurt on the set of
Well,
Indy.
yeah, he survived, but it wasn't Sean Bean, so of course he survived.
Yeah.
I know he got hurt on the set of the latest Indiana Jones, but hey, listen, give me another blade. Can you get him back for a third one before we lose him?
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah,
him.
he got hurt on the set of Force Awakens too.
He did.
Yeah. But it's not so much his age as it is heavy stuff's been falling on him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Force Awakens, a door fell on him. I
Yep.
don't know what happened to him in the Indy. What was this last injury about? Do you know?
Oh, I don't remember.
And then he also likes crashing his private planes as well.
He does too. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a thrill seeker. He is.
Yeah.
Stop playing around. We got to get this other indie movie completed. Is he?
Mhm.
I think they started refilming it, haven't they? I know it said it was going to take him months to heal.
Yeah, I've heard nothing.
Oh boy, he'll retire before the damn thing's done.
Yeah. Well, he can sit in a chair and emote and slap his face on somebody else's body that's running. And
there you go. De-aging.
All I care about is he lets us use his likeness for Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Who, Harrison?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah, 'cause
I
we
Hot
need-
Toys to release another
You said he
Han Solo.
doesn't or he does?
He doesn't. That's right.
No,
He
he
seems to
doesn't.
like to.
He doesn't like
Anyway.
them. Seems to
Well,
be a
you know
struggle.
something? I'm finding that most of the sculpts of Harrison Ford are horrid.
Yeah.
But I've
Yeah,
got
that Force Awakens one, that's amazing. That is amazing sculpt.
That was really.
I've
I'm
got
glad I
the-
picked that up.
I've got the Bespin Han, 6-inch.
Mm.
Dude,
okay.
the likeness is dead on. Here it is.
Nice.
Look at this, man. It's better. This likeness is better than any 6 scale I've ever seen.
Yeah. They released a Bespin Leia. Why haven't they released a Bespin Han yet?
Hold on, let me get close. Come on. Look at that.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad for that scale.
That's a damn.
Yep.
That is I mean, it looks like them. And so if they can do this kind of work on a 6-inch figure, why can't they do it in a 6 scale? I mean, I just don't see really good representations of them.
Yep. I thought about making a Harrison Ford for Bespin Han.
Well, now I see why a lot of the folks who buy 6 scale want the Bespin, because it's the best representation, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and they released everyone else from Bespin except for him.
Yep.
I just need a Han. I don't have a Han. I need a
So
Han.
do you think?
Yeah, I need
do
a
you
young
think?
Han.
So do you think it's Han holding it back, or do you think it's them holding back, the company holding back from
It's most
making?
likely Sideshow.
Yeah,
Because
they
they
hold a
made a
master
Bespin-
license.
Pretty sure they made a Bespin Han, and they're probably like, nope, you guys can't do it because we already did it.
Yeah, Sideshow holds the master license. They get to say who gets to make it or not.
So there's something called a master license. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't understand why these companies can't just release licenses to anybody they want to. Why would they give it to one distributor and say, okay, you have all the rights, and then I just, it's weird.
Yeah. I want to know when that contract is up.
And I guess that's what makes me so skeptical, because in today's there's got to be a certain level of transparency, and I think somewhere down the road, without that real intimate communication, it's probably gonna be the end of you in some form or fashion. But the problem with the 6 scale community, and particularly, is that they don't have a united front. And if you look at what just recently happened with Hasbro and that doggone Rancor,
Yeah.
that shows you. See, that tells you if you don't buy it, they wake up.
Yep.
The folks have Hasbro by the kahunas. You need to do that, but see, there are some people who collect. They have no discipline.
Hmm.
And even if you wanted to say, hey, kid, let's boycott such and such, don't spend your money with them, a lot of these guys aren't going to do it.
Right.
They're not going to have the discipline to do it. So I don't see that the thing that's happening in the Rancor, I don't see that happening in the 6 scale world, unless, like I said, it's going to take people to listen. We need more transparency from you, Hot Toys, and unless we get it, I'm not going to buy anything. And then they come out with something, and because they're, I guess, considered the top of the heap. Is Hot Toys really that much better than everybody else? Everybody?
6 scale wise, they are pretty much the gold standard.
Wow. So they can afford to not talk to their base because they know their base is going to buy. Because the complaining is off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to stop complaining because they don't care if you keep buying it. So just choke it up, be unhappy, buy the figures, and move on, because they're not going to change unless you make them.
Right.
And crying to them about, I need this figure. I've got Bestman this, Bestman that, Bestman this, but I don't have Bestman Han. They don't care.
Shazam.
We'll get it out. Yeah. Don't need Shazam. All we have to do is come out with another Mark 8.
Yep.
Or another Batman figure.
Yeah, their main base is China and their interests. Their fandom, their what they want, and it's usually mechanized characters.
Blue, you brought up, and that's the other point. Correct. It is not an American market that moves these guys. So all of the complaining that's going on, get real. China owns it.
Yep.
China owns it. So sorry, guys. That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah, and it needs to change.
On that note, gentlemen, it's been about 3 hours on this stream.
Man, this time goes by fast. Gee.
Michael Elliott, do you have anything coming up on your? Do you have any more news on your channel?
Just slowly working on it. I got to do I'm working on an intro video, and pretty much an intro video. I got to, the channel itself is public, but there's just nothing there yet. So, but I will keep you informed. Then I guess I already showed you guys some of my newer acquisitions, but nothing coming up immediate as of yet. But I am venturing into the world of toy photography.
Nice.
And I will be selling prints of my photography. And so that's coming up, and that will be one of the things that I'm going to be highlighting on the new channel. If you have a chance, when you close this down, could you keep it live so I can talk to you for just a few seconds after you close down the stream?
Yep, absolutely.
Great. But yeah, but once again, it's been been great. I had a lot of fun being here, and
definitely.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
For sure. Other than that, Blue, you got anything going on?
No, just sculpting.
Oh.
I don't have a channel for it, like you do. So,
not a whole lot of reviews this month. Still waiting on Princess Bride figures from McFarlane Toys. That's all I'm waiting on for this month, and then I'll be posting a few more fan art sculptures live here this week, for sure. Or I'll be going live a couple more times doing that. But other than that,
yeah, and real quickly, Max. Absolutely, man. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to me, and yes, I will have the link when it's ready to go.
Yeah, special shout out to Tish Larson and Max's Geekdom for showing up and giving us some cool things to add to the conversation, which was awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It was awesome.
Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in next time.
Yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Where'd it go? Not that one. That.